up, guys? It's Gilty here, and welcome back to Dead by Daylight. How y'all doing today on this marvelous Monday afternoon? Hopefully y'all are doing well. I know I am. With that being said, we are going to be doing some Survive with Friends today in order to get through the compendium challenges. As always, you guys are more than welcome, much like Frostboy, to redeem the Swift queue at your leisure, and we will get y'all in on the next match. So, Frostboy, when you are ready to go, you'll be able to join the next match. Yo, what's up, Dragon? How you doing? How you doing? Hopefully doing well. Has been a while. How have you been? What have you been up to, if anything much at all? All right. Well, somehow we entered a pre-game lobby of one less survivor and no killer. Well, there's a survivor, there's the killer. There we go, there we go. What's up, Dragonite? Steve's already, Michaela's already. Just need the last Michaela and we're good to go. One ready, maybe? Would be appreciated. So I'm gonna need to get my iridescent shards back up for when the next killer and survivor release on the 30th. You're doing all right, so I'm in gold rank now with Killer of Blight. Hey, that's awesome. I think you should be able to get to Eerie between now and then. Is there a good build to bring with Rookie Spirit? Not really, no. The big thing about Rookie Spirit is that and correct me if I'm wrong about Rookie Spirit. Is Rookie Spirit the one where you make less noise when healing, or is that the one where you see the gens when they regress? I didn't get Prestige 2 on Legion. Hey, very nice, very nice. But yeah, if Rookie Spirit is the one where you see gens as they regress, it's not great, but it's not horrible. No, Bite Bullet is, for a heal, Rookie is see gens when regressing. It's not bad as like a fourth kind of toss-in perk. Just due to the fact that the killer has like Ruin, for example, and you finish your gen, you see that the killer's chased another survivor off of their gen, you can jump on that gen and stop it from regressing further. So that wouldn't be a half bad idea. Oh no, I think what they're talking about, Dragon, is the survivor perk Rookie Spirit, and not the killer Spirit. You know, maybe you're a new spirit, thus you're a Rookie Spirit. Maybe that's the, instead of saying that they're a baby killer, you know, maybe a rookie killer. I kind of like that idea. A little less offensive to the ears, I suppose. But yeah, overall, it's not a necessary perk. Is Legion bad? Categorically compared to his peers, yes. Yes, there are useless perks in this game. Or perks that you really just can't get benefits from. Or after a certain point in playing the game enough and having enough experience, those perks become useless. Maybe to newer survivors, some might have some benefit, but there are a lot of perks at higher levels that are just flat out useless. But we have spawned on the Father Campbell's Jabble. Let's take a look-see. Spawn to the Michaelas. Let's see if there's Ruin. There's Corrupt. No check on Ruin. Duly noted. Check real quick for a Totem. Nothing to be seen so far. It's a Huntress. Okay. Sounds like she's rotating counterclockwise. We'll have to be mindful of her lullaby. Just been warned, I'm a curse. Every killer I'm going against plays nice, but they bloodlust a lot. I mean, if they're bloodlusting a lot, then their chases are long. If their chases are long, that gives time to be on gens. So that's a good thing. Why is there a diamond in your name? Well, you redeem first, second, or third, which gets you VIP for the day. Just a little incentive to be in the stream when it starts. Just gonna hold. She got him. Wow, she actually got me around the corner. That's one thing to always note about things like Huntress hatchets, is that survivors, as they run, their hitbox actually lag behind them. Also, what I'm seeing there is not fantastic, I'll be real. To see 3 survivors on 1 generator from the start is not fantastic. It does mean that we're not getting even gen pressure. I wouldn't say that she's a baby Huntress, no. She doesn't seem it. Let's see if Huntress comes back. Hi, do you want to heal me? She's in chase of someone else. Thank you. The good news is I have Decisive Strike in hand still. So this is perfect. At least temporarily. He also does seem to have proved thyself, so we could crank out this gen. Come on, buddy. There's Michaela. Can you stop kicking the pumpkins for all of 5 seconds and work on the godforsaken gen, my friend? That would be fantastic. That's 2 hooks, no gens completed. Alright, correction, 1 gen completed, a second one on the way. We do have BT, but we ideally do not want to go for the unhook if we can help it. Okay. Yeah, it's one thing about Lullaby and Terry, it's really hard to figure out what directions he's coming from. Let's try and get to this unhook, but it's going to be dicey, I think. You missed the Among Us stream? Well, we can always try and get back to that sub reward for the month of November, where we can do some more Among Us in December. All right. Let's try and maneuver about. Where are you heading off to, Michaela? Let's heal you up real quick. He's up in my med kit. To get a bit of a quicker heal in, and that way ideally get onto gens that much faster. Got some blighted skins for killers, always a good time. I do enjoy those. I'm thinking she might have barbecue the way that she's patrolling these gens. They were going for the unhook and then they weren't. So Steve is probably in chase. Okay, now he's on the unhook. Yeah, the camera will break from time to time. Can you? Why are you so stupid? Why would you sit there? Why would you do that to yourself, for God's sake? I don't know why she sat at that pallet. I have no clue. The good news is she had Decisive Strike. But the thing is, she didn't need to use it. And that is my biggest thing at that situation. Good news, Decisive Strike. Bad news, you're now back in chase again. Play it safe, respect your tear radius. Should you prestige Legion? I mean, that's purely up to you and your personal preference. I'd say, I personally am not gonna prestige any of my killers until I prestige all my survivors. Point blank statement. Hi, Steve Boy. You wanna jump on the mid-gen for me? Let's try and crank this out. She is going to go for the... Oh, Steve. So, a general recommendation to survivors, do not jump off of gens until you get a skill check. This way you can prevent the possibility of when you jump off the gen, you get a skill check and regress the gen by a total of 8 seconds, because those 8 seconds will add up. Alright, looks like that Michaela's up now, so it's not a 2-for-1, which is good. Looks like she's back in chase, though, and immediately back down, which is less than ideal. She will get picked, which will give Steve the ability to go for... Why did he just take a hit? Oh my god, my spacebar just didn't work. Fantastic. I'm hoping that he would have just went for the pickup. There's the pickup. Now she's going to be in chase with 2 survivors currently injured. That's less than ideal. We can go for the unhook, and then we'll make it after this gen, though. The fact that we popped it twice, though, is miserable. Yo, what's up, Tweak? How you doing, my friend? There's Steve down. That's okay that he's gone down. He has not been unhooked yet. But she just ready up another hatchet, suggesting Michaela's nearby her. Okay, we're gonna have to trade here. Yeah, Michaela kind of screwed us because I heard the Michaela running the Huntress at main. And I think that will be that. I think it's just the game at this point because Steve went down. I don't know why he took a hit from the Huntress when Huntress was carrying the Michaela to the hook. Like, there's no reason. If he hadn't, then he wouldn't be in the situation that he is now. Yeah, that's right, daylight savings. I have not changed my schedule, but your day has changed. Okay, now we just need to hope that we don't run into the Huntress. But being a survivor down right now is not great. Okay, she went past. Let's try and make it over to Steve before he hits second stage. And then we can heal him, and then he can heal us, ideally. I mean, that was a good power play by her, I'll admit. Alright, off you go, Steve, me boy. Let me heal you with full make it and last my med kit. And just pray and hope that Huntress does not come back here. So we get a 2-man reset, so that's good. Michaela will go back up on a hook, but this is still winnable. We can still escape, I feel. It's going to be difficult, but it's still doable, I would argue. Just going to have to play very carefully. I don't know if Steve's going to be the one going to the unhook or not. Oh! He still hit me. Alright, we're gonna run Shack now. Yeah, there's nothing around that. The good news is Steve gets Michaela off the hook. We'll end up back on the hook, but with one survivor down right now, it's kind of a moot point. There's always going to be 2 to 3 survivors off of gens this entire time. Oh, this is going to be a wee bit unfortunate, I feel like. Honestly, I think the thing that really cost us the game was twofold. Steve taking a hit on the unhook, or on the carry for no reason. But also Michaela dying on the hook when I got slugged out. So that was kind of unfortunate in the grand scheme of things. Those 2 moments, I think, can probably be attributed to the Huntress's success right now. And she has overall some pretty short chases, I will not lie. Steve's now in chase. Yeah, we're in a messy position. Because these are relatively short chases now. I mean, we just need to try and crank out gens, but it's just less than likely. Alright, looks like she's gonna go for the unhook. No idea where she is. Unfortunately, this main building does make it difficult to guess her location. She's gonna be drawn to the unhook, which should give me this gen, I feel. The hope then becomes that she does not go for Steve. She's going for someone, though, that's for sure. Not Tink. Who was it that said that she's a baby huntress? Because, you're wrong. She knows what she's doing. That was actually a really good hatchet through that gap there. Like, a really good hatchet. I'm shocked that she disengaged Chase. If she hadn't disengaged Chase, then we would have been golden. Unfortunate. And I think that will be the game. I don't foresee any of these survivors escaping, I don't think. Both on Death Hook, 2 gens left. Yeah, this is a hatch game. He gets hit for an M1, 100%. Where's Steve? Steve, what were you doing? Oh, you had Iron Maiden applied to you, and then you attempted to heal yourself with a medkit that was already pretty much finished. Yeah, you're dead. Yep, nope, she is not a baby huntress. Were we able to dodge some of her shots? Absolutely. But once she got into the rhythm of things, it was a GG, and it looks like she's gonna be slugging for the 4K, which is pretty significant. If she hadn't been, then I think Steve would have had a chance at hatch, but no longer. There's no way. Pretty much just, this will just extend what will happen. And this is not going to change the results, I don't think. It's not like gens are 99s. I mean, Steve's best bet is to hide from Huntress and force her to go for the pickup, but she's right there. Oh, Steve, don't do it. He gets hit. Wow, I'm shocked that he did not get hit there. Woohoo! Steve coming a bit close. Like I said, this just kind of extends the inevitable. There's no way he escapes here. He's in a dead zone. She misses, but he just loses distance for the M1. Yeah, that's a GG. That do be a GG right there. No unbreakable on either side. Don't know why Huntress is reloading hatchets? You're kind of winning the game, my friend. I guess the question then becomes, will Huntress go for the... Will Huntress give the hatch to Steve? That will be the question of the day. Based on the fact that she slugged for 4K, I am doubtful. I am doubtful that she would do so. I guess we'll have to wait and find out. That is if she remembers where he is. Which she does. That is the pickup. And where are you bringing him, Huntress, me girl? Oh yeah, directly to a hook. No hesitation. Well, with that being said, GG, well played to the survivors and the Huntress. I mean, she played a good game. There's no denying that fact. She played it smart. On the bright side, we did get our challenge completed, so that's good news at the very least. Let's see. Pop, Corrupt, Bitter Murmur, Iron Maiden. Interesting. Could have sworn Barbecue, but maybe just good map awareness of what was going on. Fair enough. Also, Frostboy, I do see that you did redeem SwiftQ. Are you ready to join? Let me know if that is the case. Otherwise, I'll jump in once again. Disturb 20 crows, you say? Well, that is definitely possible. You can probably make that happen, no problem. Let's also get our Rift Reward, because why the hell not? And we'll ready on up, as I do not know if Frostboy is ready to join. Trying to remember Frostboy's tag, and I do not see it online. Oh, there we go. Cam's back, we can see his beautiful beard. Indeed, indeed. Actually, the beard just got trimmed and shaped today. Got a bit of a haircut, taking off some loose ends off the hair, as we'll be donating that to charity soon. It's getting there, probably needs like another 4 inches or so, so probably another like 2-3 months, I bet. And then the beard just got trimmed up a bit. I have a interview tomorrow, so I wanted to at least have things cleaned up a bit. Just a wee bit. Going to the game? Fine by me. Any reason why we're going to the game, Frostboy, out of curiosity? Any specific reason, or just want to? Trying to see. We're going to the game. Is there a build I want to run for the game? Not particularly. You want pallets? Fair. Does pallets equal life? Potentially, but not necessarily. Depends on the situation, I do suppose. Depends on the type of killer as well. If they are a range killer like Huntress, Deathslinger, or Tricky Boy. Well, I guess we'll have to wait and see for once we get into the lobby. So, it looks like based on what we're seeing, we are indeed going to get a PTB next week. Which is insane to think about, but I am quite excited. About to ruin this game. Alright, let's ready on up, shall we? Got a good build on. And now we wait and see. We also need, how many more pips? 4 pips for next tier. PTB? What do you mean, why a PTB? The PTB always comes out a few weeks before the full release. And we are going to be getting a new survivor and new killer estimated on the 30th. So chances are the PTB will be on the 9th. And we'll be playing the PTB then, both for the new survivor and the new killer. And I am quite excited about them prospects. Wait till I get 1,000 more points. This will be funny. Alright, sounds good. Keep in mind, if it does include No Mither, No Mither is its own channel point reward. They cannot choose it to be a perk in one of the 4 perks. You have to choose it as its own. But Pinhead just came out. Isn't it like a 3-month gap? Yes. So, keep in mind, the gap between the release of Hellraiser and this new one will have been 3 months. Michaela was given during a mid-chapter update, which is a month and a half after the chapter release of Hellraiser. So by the time that this next chapter, chapter 22, comes out, it will have been 3 months from Hellraiser. It's already been quite some time since that release. About, I guess, a bit over 2 months now, give or take. But yeah, it's a 3-month gap for the content cycle. It's original character, guys. It's not a licensed killer or survivor. So you'll not be getting any licenses this time around. I believe based on the roadmap that they provided us during the 5th year anniversary stream, I think we might be anticipating 1 more licensed killer this year, but that's about it. So no additional licensed killers for this exact moment. Imagine if we're doing another licensed killer, it's going to be some time before we see it. Hey, what's up, Hammy? How you doing? How you doing? There's supposed to be a new map for Pinhead? No. There is no new map for Pinhead. There is estimated to be a new map for the next chapter, chapter 22, for the OG Survivor and OG Killer, but there's no map for Pinhead. There's never any discussion of a map for Pinhead. If it were to have released, it would have released alongside the character. Long and short of it. You've played a lot of For Honor lately? I actually really did enjoy For Honor for a long time. It was quite fun. Alright, let's take a look. I think the crossover event for For Honor is already over, right? Like, it was a pretty short amount of time, if I'm not mistaken. There's a gen there. It's a Wraith. Not Coxcomb, Bone Clapper. Are all the doors pre-opened? I'm looking for a gen to open up a door for loops. There it is. Oh, there he is. Looks like he's on the Nia. There goes Boon Totem. Alright, Ace Me Boy, let's crank out this gen, open up this loop, shall we? Alright, Wraith, what's the play here? Get him to fully uncloak, then drop. Looks like he's off of me. I don't know what Ace was doing there to get hit almost immediately after the pallet break. On to Nia. Ruin or no ruin? No ruin. Must have bopped it. He already broke the pallet here, broke the pallet there. That's a wee bit unfortunate. She gets... Oh, she does not go down here. Good job. Let's try and keep her up if possible. Looks like Ace is actually already on that, which is fantastic. I'm gonna have to rotate off that. Oi, Nia. Come over here. Over here. Come here. Come here! You fool. Boon Totem. Right here. He's pretty close. Not sure where Ace is. CCT room is down. If he cloaks up again, we're in a good spot because we can just move him to this pallet now. Uh-huh. That's fine. Looks like he's now going for Ace, which is also fine. All right. I mean, so far, so good. Wraith is wasting a lot of time. There's that door, which is exactly what we wanted. That opens up all the loops upstairs. I don't know where Ace is to body block. No idea. But I do see another door. There's the cloak. He won't chase you? I mean, maybe you smacked with a few too many pallets, my friend. To be fair, I did that as well. Pallet's gone here. Thinks I'm gonna get hit. Yep, that's fine. Let's see, does he cloak up? He did. But he's no longer on me. I have no idea why he dropped that chase. Oh, that's unfortunate. Wow. Talk about close. We missed one skill check, hit two. We're literally a whisper away from healing ourselves. Good thing there's a boon totem. Alright, let's jump down here and try and work on this gen. It's a pretty dangerous gen. I was already done, never mind. As well. All gens I wanted to go upstairs are already done. I'm gonna open up these loops here. There's the gen I want to be on. Interesting, why did he open up this door? It actually opens up a lot of good loops for us. Is Ace behind you? Not Ace. Sorry, Wraith. Oh, there you are. I think we get to this vault in time. Alright, I think he lost me. He's struggling a wee bit. Jump on this gen, try and crank this out. I guess the loop is technically already open because the door is open. I still don't understand why he would break that door, though. It just makes so little sense to me. And he is just struggling right now. Between the body blocks and everything else, we're just kind of keeping him in an infinite loop. Where's Yoon-jin? Yoon. Over here. Nope, no idea. Only one gen left, and I think we have a gen in the middle that we can crank out, right? Yeah, right here. What pals do we have, if any? We have one pallet there. Drop down there. Guess we can keep that in mind. Yeah, actually, when I played For Honor, to be fair, there's a lot fewer characters, but I played a lot of Peacekeeper. I enjoyed Peacekeeper a lot. A lot of people did not know how to play around her in the early days of For Honor. Unfortunately, back when it was first released, the content cycle was pretty light, so there wasn't a lot to do other than, like, you know, play the game. There wasn't a lot of content to, like, pick up and learn. So it did become a little bit stale for me very quickly, but I'm happy to see it's still kicking. Almost done with this. And the question of the day, does the Wraith have a NOAD? Alright, there's the Yoon-jin. I guess I'll work on the other exit gate unless someone else is on it. Otherwise, I can try and find the Nia and body block. Yo, what's up, Slashy? How you doing, my friend? Hopefully doing well. You're already on it. Where's the Nia, then? That I genuinely have no clue about. I think she's downstairs, if anywhere. Oh, yep, there she is. Where'd she go? Upstairs? Yep. Yoon-jin should already have this X-Gate 99, I think. mean, the other exit gate's already 99 as well, so we can just go this way. He has the pallet. Thank you. And Yunjin should be at her exit gate as well. Though I don't know what Frostboy's doing, because now you're kind of in a pickle. Nor what the Nia's doing. Frostboy could have just ran out. Why didn't you? You had all the momentum and iframes you could have needed. Okay, Yunjin can run out. But I don't think Frostboy can. Yeah. No, I do not know what the thought process was there, unless Nia's going to go to flashlight save. Fair enough. Yeah, you get it. But with that being said, GG, well played to the survivors and the Wraith. You got lost. Is that what happened now? Fair enough, fair enough. Oh, that is a newer Wraith, it would look like. Iron Grasp Shadowborn. Fair play, fair play. I don't know why I don't get notifications on Twitch lately. See if the bell is shown. You know, that it's highlighted, basically saying that you will get a notification when I go live. Otherwise, I'll say Discord's usually the best bet. Whether that be COTF or my community. Maybe me greeting for a pallet stun and me forgetting adrenaline makes your dead heart exhausted. Yeah, that will do it. That will do it. No doubt, no doubt. All right. Well, let us, I guess, go for, let's see, drop 20 pallets while being chased by the killer. We can make that happen. That's not a problem. You can indeed. Feel free to join at your leisure, /me boy. Our next challenge, we just need to drop pallets. So we need to be in chase. Do you want to do a chase build or keep Deli? I mean, Deli is perfectly fine and is an acceptable chase build as well, arguably. As far as... As far as anything else is concerned. I'm actually gonna... We're both doing challenges? Yes. I'm actually gonna bring us back to the game as well. Because I do want more pallets. And that is pallet L for the killer, so it would make a bit of sense. We could do Dead Hard, Balanced Landing build with Resilient Spine Chill if I really want. But for the most part, I want to be dropping pallets while in chase. I mean, either or is perfectly acceptable. I want to consistently be in chase is the biggest thing. So I don't want to necessarily be losing them in chase. But Dead Hard could help out. Is that Dark from ST or is that someone else? Dark DBD. Is that Dark? Oh, it's you? Alright, sounds good, Dark. If you could just do me a favor and deem the Swift queue so I know what order everyone has joined in case someone else wants to join later. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It's like, I'm pretty sure that's my Dark, but I don't know. Slashly due to Swift. Yeah, Slashy joined via Swift. But feel free to ready up when you guys are ready. And you know what? Let's run our Dead Hard build. Why not? So let's run BT, Dead Hard, Resilient Spine Chill. Resilience and Spine Chill. You don't want to be vaulting pallets, but in an instance that we have to, will work. And Slashy, when you're ready, feel free to ready on up as you are the last one to be unreadied. Perfect, perfect. And we should be good to go. You're fine, Frostboy. No worries, no worries. All right. So we'll be trying to head to the game again. We need to drop 20 pallets in chase. I mean, I forget how many pallets there are in the game, but it's not outside the realm of possibility if a killer wants to chase you for that long. Not outside the realm of possibility at all. Botany or self-care, I'm trying to help my medkit. So, if you're using your medkit strictly on yourself, and you care for efficiency, then self-care. As self-care will increase the amount by how much? I think it's 30, is it 30% or is it 20%? Actually, no, I might be incorrect. If it's 20%, you're going to want to run botany. Yeah, it's 20% efficiency. In that case, you want to run botany if you're caring for efficiency, because botany's 33% increase in heal speed and efficiency. So yeah, if you're caring about efficiency of your medkit, meaning how many heals you can get out of it, then botany all the way. Not to mention, it also gives you a healed buff. So that way you're healing yourself faster, or even, which is the nice part, your other teammates faster as well. Whereas self-care, the main benefit of it, of course, is the ability to, well, self-care. Which, I have been told self-care might be bugged and might be healing out 100% speed, but I don't know if that is the case. We might run a self-care build just to test it out for the sake of it. People have been saying that, and I've just been saying that I need some video evidence. We're spawning together? That's not necessarily a good thing, in my opinion. I personally find that the most times spawning together is usually a bad thing. Because it means that we're more likely to be found by the killer. Personally, I prefer always to spawn separate, because that means we're spread out on gens. But that is my 2 cents on that. Yeah, if you want to test it, and you have ability to record it, that would be appreciated. Just because I do need to figure that out, if I need to ban self-care for COTF this weekend or not. Last mask? What about last mask? I mean, I'm trying to send us to the game. So, ideally, if you could not do that, that'd be ideal. But, if you want to, all power to you. After all, it is your choice. I cannot dictate what you decide to do. But, personally, I'm open for the game, because I want pallets. The redwood doesn't have a lot of pallets to give. All good, no worries about it. Yeah, because I need 20 pallets dropped in chase, and the game has an abundance of those, where redwood, for the most part, both most dwelling and temple are not as great. On temple, I'm trying to think how many in total. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10, 11, 12? 12? Yeah, about 12. 12 pallets. You need 2 pallet stuns. Gotcha. Joser played the stream and watched the 100th match. Had a rough start, but made up for it. GG's. Hey, GG's, my friend. GG's. I appreciate stop by saying hi, Airwick. Were you the Huntress, I imagine, by that comment? If so, you did a good job. Yeah, initially, I was like, not sure how this is going. And then you, like I said, towards the end, you were hitting your shots pretty well. But appreciate us dropping by, saying hi, and dropping a follow. I am Mark, aka Gilty, I'm an educational Dead by Daylight player, here to teach codes how to play Killer and survivors how to play against Killer. Very happy to have you here. We also do have our socials, which you can find on our link tree if you are interested. Friends legit told me to learn Nobushi, and I said I don't think so, since Nobushi is apparently very toxic. I mean, a character in a game itself is not toxic. The people playing it can be toxic. Can a character be strong? Yes, but that's not for you to, you know, not play something. We need to get Ruin out. It's a Freddy. I mean, tier 3 Ruin. Let's check if Undyne. They have Ruin, Undyne, Freddy. I'm going to guess Tinker and Barbecue, since we didn't see Corrupt. So I would recommend that we search for Ruin and Dying. Otherwise, we might be kicking ourselves in the butt later, towards the late game. That would be my recommendation. Let's take a look. Okay, I found one totem. No thrill, at least. The thrill also does not apply, or does not notify the killer anymore, which I think is a huge nerf to thrill. It wasn't used often anyways, but that was like one of the only usages for it. Alright, there goes Undying. We still have Ruin to find, however. Yeah, asleep, and of course my clock is over there. I mean, you can bring offerings if you want. Don't worry about it, Frostboy. Pumpkin. I guess we check Hill. And someone called Gordon Hamsey. Love it. That's fantastic. Not up here. Right, we have bounced lane. I almost forgot about that. Whoopsie. He hit me from a bus right away. Hey, you know, they don't call him Stretch Armstrong for nothing. He's teleporting. I definitely think he has Tinker, at least. My guess would be Ruin and Dying Tink. Ooh, and he went for the tunnel. I mean, we heard him teleporting. Would have recommended going away from where you guys were. You can't do anything? What do you mean you can't do anything? Are you frozen, or... One of my friends isn't really cracked as one samurai. I'll have to look at his name after the match. There's the unhook. Now Ruin. There's a hit on Slashy Boy. Still have yet to find Ruin. And I don't know if I'm the only one hunting this, which is also unfortunate. Here's Lullaby. There's a Dull. Pretty meaningless. We have Bounce Landing and Dead Hard available to us now. Dark gets hits. Let's take a look. There's someone in the locker. No. Oh, that may have been Dark? All I know is that someone was right here. All right, let's wake up. Might as well. He waits and teleports for the tunnel. I mean, the thing is, if you get unhooked next to a gen, a active gen, you kind of have to assume that a Freddy's going to, right? So it's more or less just imagining what he's going to do. But also keep in mind he might have Tinkerer. Where could this Ruin be? I don't know the spawns on this map. I do not know the spawns up. Hi. I don't know why you're chasing me. Might want to work on a gen, but be careful of Tinkerer. Oh. I might as well take a body block here. Good health stun. Let's heal you real quick. Might as well do so. Try and reset. You found it? In that case, cleanse it, my friend. Also, Freddy must have teleported immediately after dropping chase with you. Never mind. Glowing pumpkin. GG's. Yeah, I have no clue where Ruin is. I feel like I searched the map, but there's probably little nooks and crannies that I'm not aware of that I did not check. Probably more towards the middle than the outskirts in tiles. Realistically speaking. Where's my... There. Hey, there we go. So that's 2 of their 4 perks gone. Like I said, I do imagine Tinker, maybe Barbecue. Downplane's ready, so we can safely work on this. And let Freddy Boy come here if he really wants. Also looks like Slashy got flashlight saved by Dark. GG's. His lunge. I mean, it's not like he has coup de grace, so unless he has some obnoxious ping or something, you guys shouldn't be getting lunge hit from too far. Then again, I guess Slashy, you are EU, so you should be getting lunge hit. Let's find out Tinkerer. He'll teleport here, so... He's teleporting, but not the right gen. His lunge is broken. I guess I'll have to find out if I get him chased. There we should be good to crank out this. Perfect. Let's not use our bounce land if we can help it. We'll have to wait and find out. Fine, get rid of that. To be honest, I didn't even see it. Dark takes a hit. We can go for Slashy, get him healed up. And then jump on some generators. I know who it is. It's not from... Oh, okay. Hello. Let's heal you up. Spine Shell went off for a second, but doesn't look like he's coming back right away. If he does, then I'll probably take a body block. He's definitely looking over in this direction. I think he might be looping someone. Probably Dark. Pop. So, Rimdyne Pop. Ooh, that's less than ideal. Good flashlight save. Chain blind. Alright, I'll take aggro with him. Where is Frostboy? Let me go heal Frostboy. Hello. Let's heal you real quick. Thankfully, for resilience, I'm able to heal you 9% faster. And then you can heal me thereafter. Perfect. You need to stay way far away from Fredboy. There's Slashy down. No way that Dark is going to be able to get the flashlight save there, I don't think. I imagine he's going to be a bit too skittish at this point to pick up around others. But Dark and I need to take hook states. I was really hoping that he would go for Dark and not Slashy. I am a wee bit far away. I guess I should probably go in for the unhook. That way Frostboy doesn't feel inclined, as they are on death hook. Hey, what's up, Giraffe? How you doing? How you doing? Hopefully doing well. Yep, you're fine. I mean, the lunge seemed reasonable. It seemed what I'm used to, at least, with Fredboy. Personally, it did. Sheem's going well. Sheem's going well. I'm doing well. He's going back to the unhook. Smart. Very smart, actually. There's Dark. I do not have BT. Ooh, okay. I'm fine going down here. Dark is getting picked up. As long as Slashy did not go back down, I'm pretty happy with the situation. I just need you guys to heal up ASAP. Where are you guys going, though? I feel like you probably could have healed there, of all places. I see one person injured just running away from the group. Why? Is that Dark? I feel like that's Dark. Then Slashy getting healed right now by Frostboy. Dark coming in. Sure. He's definitely going back. You don't have BT. That's a bit dangerous. What is he on? He's on Dark. That's fine. Better than him trying to tunnel me out. I do need to get healed, though. Last time I saw both Slashy and Frostboy, they're over east way. Well, there's Frostboy. That's less than ideal. Okay. You. Where are you going? Why are you running? Okay. No. Come here. Why are you running into his pools when you're on death fucking injured? That seems like a horrible idea. Hi, come here. Let me heal you real quick. See him over there. Slashy's woken up, which is good. Barbecue, I think? I mean, I'm pretty sure I called that out earlier. Makes sense. Hello, wanna heal me now? Thank you. I don't think he has Tink. I thought someone called out that he had Pop. It's either barbecue or Tink. It can't be both. Alright, got healed. We need to get some gens done, though. Our hook states are not looking good. So he does have Pop. So it's either going to be barbecue or Tink. It cannot be both. Frostboy taking hits. Frostboy, I do not know what you're doing, but you have gained the ire of the Freddy. I feel like we have not been on gens this entire time. I think Dark has been going in for flashlight saves. Frostboy's been in chase like 99% of the game. And Slashy, I do not actually have any idea what Slashy's been doing, to be real. Unless Dark is there to save you, I think that will be your death. I don't think there's any way around that. You just want your 2 pallet stuns? I mean, that's fair, but there's a difference between getting the pallet stuns and being, how should I say, a bit too aggressive. All right, if he teleports here, he has barbecue. Let's find out. So far, no barbecue. Okay, so if he teleports, he's coming here though. Yeah, there is Spine Chill. He keeps respecting and bloodlusting? I mean, if he's respecting and bloodlusting, that's not the end of the world, to be honest. Because there are ways to work around that. Slashy takes a hit, though. That's less than ideal. I think he brought a Pop over to my gen. He did. Yep, I did see it. I will put it on for the next match. He's still on Slashy. I don't know where, though. There's no lullaby near me. He's teleporting to a gen. Still no lullaby. Hello. There's Fred Boy. Alright, let's go for this pallet. Alright, we'll get this done. I'm gonna run him middle, since middle's already been completed. Okay, he doesn't commit to the chase, though. No Mither will have to be the match after the next one. Do keep that in mind. Now, I don't know where Slashy is. Finding Slashy would be ideal, because we could then heal Slashy and then get healed. Over here? No. Oh, Slashy! There's that gen completed. Slashy's in chase. That's less than ideal. Of all people, I was hoping that they'd go for Dark. Alright, Slashy was over here. I don't think we can get there in time for the flashlight save. Nope. Might as well try. Can you change your perk build? You can, yes. Teleported away, which is great for us. I mean, there's only one gen left, and I think he definitely has Tinkerer. So I think it has Ruin Pop, Undying Tink was the build. Gen 75 opposite shack. Okay, take a look over there. So I do feel like he may have seen me. He's on Dark. That one's not it. So in that case, it must be over this way. Well, if Dark can hold his attention for long enough, he should be able to make it work. Is it this one, Slashy? Because last time I checked this one, it was pretty much dead. Not that one. Which one are you talking about? That one's dead too. Opposite shack. That doesn't exactly give me much information when shack is in a literal corner. No, it wasn't. That was not 75% if so, otherwise he must have popped. It was this one. Guess he must have popped it. And a while ago too. You wanna let Dark get 99 for the pickup? He's gonna pick up anyways. He doesn't have barbecue since he has tank. Let's get this to 50. Self-care is definitely taking average self-care time. That's good, at least. How do I play this? What the hell? I pressed space and the game just said, I don't think you did. Fascinating. Well, Dark, I would recommend suiciding. Thank you. No pallets, we're in trouble. Yeah, there's nothing we could do there. With no pallets there, it was kind of a toss-up. The main thing we could have done maybe is play it over to there, but even then, it's not likely. And where are you at, Freddy? Reason when I unhooked you is like 200% hook speed, though. I'm not sure what to think about that. What perks did you have? Okay, are you spinning around? For sure. You do you. You want a next match painful? Well, keep in mind that you cannot do no mither within the 4 perks. Let that guy get his wish so no mither self-care bot non-sprint burst? Yeah, no, so you can't do that. So you can change it to something else, but no mither cannot be included in the 4. That would cause increase in on-speak with spine chill, but that's barely noticeable. Let's take a look at your build. I mean, that's actually, it's not noticeable. It is relatively noticeable. I think it's, what, a 6% increase? Which is not bad. But that would be the only thing that I can think of that would provide a 6% increase, or any increase. But with that being said, GG well played to these survivors and the Freddy. I mean, so here's the thing. You can't say that he's running a full comp build when you're running Deliverance, Decisive, Dead Hard, Borrowed. That's just a double standard. That's a comp build too. I mean, any of these could be classified as quote-unquote comp builds. Balanced? I mean, I'm running balanced. You're running Dead Hard. I mean, we have 1, 2, 3 Dead Hards, a sprint burst. I mean, all these builds are not what I'd call, you know, bad builds. Balanced build? Oh, are you talking about the build I'm running next? Dead Hard, Life, Sprint Burst, Adrenaline. We dropped 1 pallet. Fantastic. All right. Let's toss on this build. So Dead Hard, Life, Sprint Burst, Adrenaline. Dead Hard, Life, and Sprint Burst. Alright, sounds good. We'll bring our med kit and should be good to go. Feel free to ready up when you guys are good. Alright. I have fun balanced builds. Oh, you have fun balanced builds. I would disagree if your last build is what you're referring to as fun and balanced. I doubt the killer would feel the same. Fact of the matter is, though, here's my biggest thing. If it's available to you in the game, there should be no stigma associated with it. We should not sit here and say, oh, well, they're running a very, you know, a unfun build. What does that matter? They can run what the hell, well, yeah, whatever the hell they want, right? Dead Hard Life Vigil and Balance Dead Hard Life Vigil. Gotcha. If I don't get a single pallet stun on the game, I'm ending my entire career. Boons make me want to cry. When you're playing Killer or Survivor. Killer I can understand. The biggest thing is for boons, don't snuff them out 9 times out of 10. It's not worth your time. Unless you're like already there. Like next to a hook or something. The biggest thing is most times if I know there's a boon and it's away from active gens, I usually just don't touch it. It's not worth the time or effort. Because if boons are used smart, which I feel like most survivors aren't going to use them smart, then boon totems are a nightmare. But when I think boon totems are the new self-care. I said it before and I'll say it again, boon totems are the new self-care. And the reason why I believe that is because they have a lot of potential, but their floor is also really, really low. Your Huntress games are pain. I hit people from far away and they heal before I get there. Yeah, it sounds about right. As well, and I ran 4 Michaelas, each with Circle of Healing. We rarely got the game. Bless 4 totems, cleanse the 5th against Oni. Yeah, that's rough. That is rough. They help medkits so much and they heal you at normal speed. They heal you at normal speed, yes. So if you are healing yourself in Circle of Healing, you're healing at 100% speed. It's why Circle of Healing, if you're running a 4-man Swift and just one person is running Circle of Healing, it is so powerful. It really, really is. It is such a strong perk in a coordinated team. Well, that's awesome. At the very least, you know, though everyone else did die, at least you did get the hatch. So that's good news, at least. Set a Circle of Healing up in a dead area on the map, and you have an instantly strong reset point. Pretty much, yeah. I mean, a great, like, I wish I would have put the matches up on YouTube. But, like, there was a great example of what the floor looked like for boon totems and what the ceiling looked like. The floor was a Claudette blessing a totem off of a hook and then attempting to heal herself at 100% speed for 16 seconds. In which case, I just went, wait, did Claude really just re-bless the totem that I snuffed out next to her hook after the unhook? Went back to her, sure enough, found the Claude, trying to self-care, down to rehooked her, GG's. Then, on the other hand, there's the match on Badham, where I had a 3-gen on one side, and they put the boon totem on the other side of the map. There's nothing I could do there. If I commit to the chase, then they get the gen. If I don't commit to it, they heal. It's a lose-lose scenario. Boon totems are a joke? I don't think boon totems are a joke. I think that boon totems make sense in a way, but the thing is unlike hex totems, where there's high risk, high reward, boon totems, it's low risk, high reward, because you can always just re-bless. I think Behavior believes that the 16 seconds that it takes to bless a totem is a deterrent. But fact of the matter is, if you're looking at time evaluation, the amount of value that you get from a boon totem, specifically a Circle of Healing, is so significant. Because one person healing themselves saves 16 seconds overall. So the amount of time it takes to bless a totem is then, you know, a net 0 in that moment, as long as you get one heal, one person healing himself. The moment that you have 2 people, then you're saving another 16 seconds and another 16 seconds and so on and so forth. I think the only thing that needs to be done is to literally have it when a killer snuffs out a boon totem, either A, removes their perk or ability to re-bless a totem, or B, simply destroys the totem. I think just one of those two changes to boon totems would go a long, long way into making them more balanced. But even then, like, even if that were the case, it's still one of those moments of boon totems will still be strong, and that's okay. It's okay for a perk to be strong, but right now it is a bit too strong. Bad survivors make boons a killer perk? Pretty much. Pretty much. But yeah, so, I mean, that's pretty much the long and short of what I've been saying for a while now, is that they need to need to nerf it in that way. Do I foresee them doing that? Probably not. Maybe we might see some Boon Totem changes in the upcoming PTB on the 9th. But if we don't see in the PTB, I doubt we're going to see it come live on November 30th. But with that being said, we are on the game. Let's take a look-see. Alright, Sprint Burst. Forgot that was a thing. Alright, well, let's start checking. Fearmonger. Death Slinger. Where is he? He's in chase with someone. Okay, it looks like he's in chase of Frostboy, and then Dark is also in their area. So we can jump on the gens. Fearmonger is a pain in the butt, though, because we can't actually recover our exhaustion for however long we're on it. Downstairs or upstairs? Oh, right. Fearmonger applies blindness, too. Shoot. His aim, though? Good or bad? Hey, Slinger Boy. Ah! Ooh, you are cheeky. I like it. I like this Slinger. He knows how to shoot. Alright. Retribution just went off, so Fearmonger, Retribution. We don't know what else. Looks like they went back for Frostboy. Someone's gonna need to take a body block for them. Very interesting. Oh. You're back down. That's less than ideal, I will admit. I do think he might have barbecue since he did come directly to my gen. Wouldn't be outside the realm possibility. I mean, his job is to not leave you alone, to be fair. He went back to the hook, too. I see a lit totem. Find out if it's haunted ground? And I guess no better time than present. Answer is... no clue what that was. Literally no clue. I do hear a gen over here, so might as well get cranking on this. Try and open up these loops. Maybe it was the Devour. Slashy. I have many questions for you. Main one is, why'd you bring the Slinger to me? Someone over here. But it shouldn't have been Retribution still. If we cleanse Retribution, let's see out Undying, then Retribution wouldn't have been up still. How's the build? The build's fine. I'm usually not too upset about exhaust builds like this. It's basically the equivalent of running Sprint Burst, nothing else. Hello. Thank you. I'm gonna have to take a body block for me, no doubt. How to like Chapter 2? I enjoyed it. So we're currently still in Chapter 2 of Inscription. That one's done. the closed door. This one here. Well, that's unfortunate. I don't know if you're just wicked unlucky, Frost Boy, or if you're just not respecting tear radius. No, slash is down too. That's less than ideal. Was that an attempt at body block? Slash is being picked up. Frost Boy is still on the shoulder. Frost Boy does get off his shoulder though, so that actually worked out pretty well. Unless, was it Slashy on shoulder, Frost Boy on ground, maybe? I mean, he has an 18-meter range. It's not as if his range is inconsequential by any stretch of the imagination. Gotcha. Alright. You want to stop holding space, or you want to heal me? Heal, please. Thank you. Slapped you on hook. Apparently doesn't like you. I think he's chasing someone else, but I don't know. Just heard someone drop down. I think it's Slashy. Alright, let's try and find another door so we can open up another loop. Is he on me or is he on Slashy? I have no clue. He's on Slashy. Here's someone that Slashy has decisive. Yeah, maybe not. I mean, Frost Boy is now in chase again. I'm pretty sure Slashy has deliverance and decisive, no? Your guess as good as mine. I think that's the main reason, Frost, to be honest, why you might be going down as often as you are. You might be playing a little bit too aggressive. Trying to get in front of the killer, especially while injured. Well, Slashy, no reason to go on about it, my friend. No reason to go on about it. At the end of the day, mistakes were made, and that is A-okay. Dark's being picked. I have no idea where everyone is because I have blindness. There's one. There's Dark's deliverance. Oh, we already had that open. Frost Boy back down. I think at this point Frost Boy be dead. Don't think there's any two ways around that. I think we've opened up all the loops. Correction, we have not. Let's start working on this. You got stoned? What does that mean, you got stoned? If that's a new term, I am not aware of it. No, that's Slinger. Let's sprint burst away. He did not go for me, however. He's still around the hook. Exposed stone from 15 meters. Exposed stone. You're talking about eerie coin. Pal's gone. Ah, so close. Drop this. We can play... Can we play this? Oh, he left me. Unfortunate. So yeah, if you're talking about the... Not the eerie coin, but I forget what it's called. The eerie add-on that makes you exposed and downable. But I'm pretty sure, weren't you still injured anyways? So I guess it was a moot point. Come heal, please. Slashy. Thank you. All right. You were healed? Gotcha. I mean, either ways, is it Eerie Coin for expose? It's whatever the one that if you are shot outside of 15 meters, you become exposed on the hit. So why does this room seem so dark? I'm gonna get this cranked up while Dark's in chase. Oh, a shot over 12 meters. I thought it was 15. You got your stuns? Well, that's good at least. That is good at the very least. I'll take the hit. And I think he might be on Slashy now. But he shot me through everything? Yeah, I mean, good slingers can do that quite often. Oh, they're on Slashy, that's unfortunate. He has good aim, 100%. He knows how to play Slinger Boy. No ifs, ands, or buts about that. Shot me through boxes? Yeah. I mean, there's a lot that you can shoot through. If you are experienced enough on Slinger, you can do a lot. No doubts about that. I need to find Dark so we can heal both ourselves. Only problem is I have no idea where Dark is. For those who are dead, could you give me some inclinations or hints, maybe? Where Dark Boy might be. The answer is in chase. That apparently is the answer. Well, I might want to hold on to my sprint burst. Shoot. Oh, that's fantastic, but Dark's also in chase, which is less than ideal. Nope. No, thank you. Oh, where did you come from? You must have come up the other stairs, I see. Well, good news is that I'm down. Bad news is he's going for the slug for the 4K. No, he's going for the pick. Thankfully, I've only been on hook once. Bad news is he now knows where Dark is. He's 100% seen you. I'd be dumbfounded if he had him. Apparently, he somehow didn't. I don't understand how, to be honest. That is shocking. Let's see if he goes for me. He does not. Let's try and get this gen done. I mean, it's pretty close. As long as he doesn't come back for like 16 seconds, we might get it. Oh, he's definitely coming here. Now, why is it that... I mean, I guess there's only 3 gens left, to be fair. There's nothing I can do here. We're just dead. Yeah. The Genomon is just about done. I don't think he has pop. It was Retribution, and a known Hex, Fearmonger. I have no idea what his 4th perk is. I literally have no clue. It's not Surveillance. It's not Tinkerer. It could be Barbecue. But that's about it. I don't think it's pop either. Well, he's now on Dark. Yeah, that's going to be the end of the chase. He's going to get shot. I don't think he's going to be able to get back to me. To me, the best course of action here is to just suicide out. No, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. I guess might as well get the blood points for struggling. Unfortunate. But c'est la vie. But with that being said, GG, well played to these survivors and the Death Slinger. Did I get any pals that game in Chase? 2. Fantastic. This is going swimmingly. It was Devour. So it was only Retribution. We got Retribution the first time, then Devour, which means he didn't have Retribution. Deadlock. I never noticed Deadlock go off. I'll be real. He did have the Eerie Coin and the tin oil can. Not bad, not bad. Fair enough. Well, that being said, next build we're going to do is a No Mither build. Sounds like a plan to me. And then another Exhaust build. So let's do that. And I guess we go with, obviously, No Mither. And I guess we could do Dead Hard, Resilience, and I'm trying to think of what the 4th would be. So Slashy, are you done for the day? All right, sounds good, Slashy. Well, appreciate being here as always. Thank you much for joining for some Survivor friends. I hope you're feeling better soon. What else could we run? I guess Unbreakable, theoretically speaking, in the instance that a killer does not read the second paragraph of No Mither. Also, Giraffe, are you interested in joining? We do have 1 spot for anyone that is interested. Sounds good. In that case, feel free to join at your leisure. I've been ill for 2 weeks. Wish I would just go away. Yeah, I feel that. I guess we could go also like Iron Will. Trying to think what else. Borrowed Time could be beneficial in certain circumstances. Built to Last, we wanted to run the Toolbox, I suppose. Decisive Strike's not a bad idea. Could run DS. And we're just waiting for Giraffe as of this moment. Deliverance, very meh. Fast Track's very meh. I was trying to think of anything that synergizes while being injured. Alright, too much. Off the Record, Pharmacy, Plunderers. I mean, we could go Prove Thyself. This not happening is actually something that does synergize, theoretically speaking. I mean, we're gonna run Resilience. That was something that we're gonna run. I'm talking about anything else other than that. Technically speaking, I think the only other thing that would work theoretically would be this is not happening. It just makes it so that our great skill checks are 30% larger, which is kind of meh. At the same time, that additional, boost could be beneficial, but it's very meh. That's about it, I think, that actually interacts while you're injured. Alright, well, let's bring a Commodious. I think we just do that. Let's bring the Commodious, call it a day. And when you're ready, Frostboy, feel free to ready on up. You're being my No Mither buddy. I mean, you don't have to if you don't want. I actually don't mind running No Mither too much, to be honest with you. Makes it a bit more difficult, but beside that, it's not all too bad. Unless we're playing against either a stealth-based killer, a ranged killer, in which case then it's a bit miserable. Daily Bataway. Just hopped on DVD after not playing in 2 months. Heard my favorite killer, Destin, got nerfed, so went to test him out, and I found you. GG's. Hey, GG's, my friend. GG's. Well, it definitely showed that they are your favorite killer because you knew some pretty nice spots to shoot. So, very nicely done, my friend. But I appreciate stopping by saying hi. Would love to have a year's party Guilty Ones if you are interested in hitting that follow button. I am Mark, aka Guildspire. I'm an educational Dead by Daylight player here to teach ghosts how to play killer and survivors how to play against killer. Very happy to have you here. Yeah, more or less, the nerf is pretty significant. It makes him have about the same pacing for his M2 as Pyramid Head, which is okay-ish. We're going to see a replay of that match from your perspective. Good news is you can. We do save our VODs, so you are more than welcome to watch that at your leisure. Running Vigil, and for the people, for some cheeky pickup. Sounds good, Dark. Just bringing Unbreakable. Sounds good, Frostboy. Alright, alright. Do we know how much XP you get per match? I generally have no clue. I could probably find out. Hey, what's up, Azriel? Thank you much for the raid. Welcome, welcome, Raiders. I am Mark, aka Giltspire. I'm an educational Dead by Daylight player, here to teach killers how to play Killer and survivors how to play against Killer. Very happy to have you all here. How you stream today, Azriel? Hopefully it went well. If you give them a shout out, that'd be much appreciated. This way, the guilty ones can stop on by, say hi, and drop a follow. That way, we can thank Azriel for the raid. Experience. Player level. I pressed the wrong button. Player level. Experience points. Time spent in a trial capped at 10 minutes is 1 XP per second. So theoretically speaking, you can get 600 in that case per 1 trial. Then emblem qualities. Apparently you also get 18 XP for iridescent, 12 for gold, and 6 for silver. Interesting. Whenever a rift is open, experience points are passively converted to rift fragments. 1 fragment is earned every 500 points. That's irrelevant. In addition to the aforementioned factors, Dead by Daylight rewards players with a bonus 300 XP for playing the first game of the day. This bonus can be earned twice by playing both a first game as Killer and as Survivor, so I guess you can get 600 in that regard. Noted. So it looks like for the most part, you're looking at 600... If you're getting like a, you know, 4 Eries, additional 72, but it's probably just better to look at 600 per game. Give or take. Sounds good, Barson. We'll get you all in on the next match. Sounds like a plan to me. Thought my stream wasn't playing for you. Oh, sorry about that, Azriel. How'd the stream go, though? Hopefully it went well, and thank you much for the raid. I do appreciate it. I just forgot I need to chase as Steve, so remind Delia until I go back to Mia. Sounds like a plan. Of course, we are running Zinomizer Dead Hard build. So, we'll just try to be sitting on gens for as long as possible. Also, I'm going to take off Commodious. I think I'm going to run my Worn Out instead. Probably not a bad idea. Stream was nice. How's yours been? Pretty good, pretty good. Doing some Swiffin, trying to get some of these Survivor Compendium challenges out of the way. Right now, struggling to drop pallets and chase because we've been getting mainly some ranged-based killers. The intercept used to be 600 for each, now it's 3. That would be incorrect because are you talking about for the first game of the day, Frostboy? Based on the information that I have seen or I just read, which is updated, it is 600 per match. If you're referring to the first game of the day, it's 300 per for Survivor and Killer. So you can get 600 total from your first games of the day. Which is not bad. Amori, please no, I always get tunneled to second. I mean, the biggest thing is just respect Killer Terror Radius. I think, from what we've seen today, I think that's your major folly, my friend. Not respecting Killer Terror Radius and trying to get the hell out of Dodge. Are the new challenges out, or is it tomorrow? That'd be tomorrow, based on the timing. Which is odd, because normally the next Compendium chapter doesn't come out until Wednesday, so I'm not sure if that has since changed or what. Right now I'm just doing the event tome, as I have not completed that as of yet, though. We still have some time on that. 2 times in a row, just want to be healed. I mean, sometimes getting healed under the hook is not the best idea. Depends on what the killer decides to do, or is in the middle of doing, rather. So, keeping that in mind, of course. That, and also having a medkit always helps. Medkits are your friends. The game! I think I forgot to take off my offering. That is okay, though. We're all spawning together. That's less than ideal. It is a Bubba? Sounds like Bubba Boy. Let's prove thyself resilience this. This will crank it up pretty quickly. You can also get our great skill checks thanks to this not happening for a little bit of a buff. It's marginal as far as the additional progressives that it provides, but it's something. Yeah, we still miss at least one of them. Let's commit. Looks like he just tantrumed, which is fantastic. Okay, he didn't see me, which is good. He fell down, GG's. Let's try and continue to open up all of the loop spots, so all the doors ideally on the top floor. Usually what I recommend for the game is open up the doors, both on top and bottom. This allows you to loop a little bit more comfortably. We went Undyne. No, Undyne. Good, good, good. Let's work on this one. Alright. Resilience and does not happen time. Garrus is above me, I think. If he comes from my left, I'm gonna have to dive. Let's move this way. There's Frostboy down, less than ideal. If he comes from any direction, he's probably gonna be from there. I'm gonna be doubtful that he has pop, but I'll commit to this nonetheless. There's the hook. Does he come down the stairs? So far, the answer is no. Good news. All right, let's commit to the gen then. Try and get this cranked out. I mean, that makes sense. That is the smart way to play Bubba, to be honest. Yay on the bad side of the pallets. Overall, it's just a good way of playing, period, as a killer. That's why you want to try and keep the killer on the bad side if you can help it. Alright, there's the dodge. Drop this. Alright, Bubba Boy, let's play a game, shall we, my friend? Hell up here. No. I don't think we make it. Yeah. Hey, Travesty! Thank you much for the raid. Welcome, welcome, Raiders. I am Mark, aka Giltspire. I'm an educational Dead by Daylight player here to teach you guys how to play Killer and survivors how to play against Killer. Very happy to have you all here. Yes, Iron Grasp Knockout. I'm not sure about his other two perks, but at the very least, those two. Interesting. Iron Grasp Knockout. Alright. Looks like they're on draft. You do be a chainsawing. And he's coming back to the hook. That's not fantastic. Frostboy. I have questions for you. Mainly, why did you think it was a good idea unhooking me in front of Bubba without any BT? And you were saying you didn't want to move the second stage. The Blaze and Swift community had a lot of fun. I miss streaming. It is a fun time, no doubt, no doubt. Is he on me? Freaking fantastic. He's gonna go for me. I don't think there's any way to get him off my butt now. He's gonna have to throw pallet after pallet. Big brain? Ah, yes, those 4,000 IQ plays, no doubt. Lost my voice so I couldn't stream? That is miserable. I'm sorry about that. Alright, I'll vault down. He's definitely going for me. Hi! Do you want to take aggro? That'd be fantastic if you did. Now, remind yourself, you can't body block him. That's fine. He's still going for me, though. Yes, he is. Of course he is. Why wouldn't he go for the TTV? Fan-frickin-tastic. That's fine by me. I might as well get my pallet challenge done if he's gonna go for this. I think we can loop this once. Yeah, we can definitely loop this. You have Dead Heart still. We're gonna have the Dead Heart now for the distance. We're gonna have to now play downstairs. Yep, there it is. We have a pallet over here. We do not. Thank you, Resilience! Saved my frickin' butt. We have a pallet there. It's dicey. By the end of the chase, there are gonna be no pallets left, I'll tell you what. Pallet here? No, we're dead. We are dead! He missed. Pallet here? Thank God. Thank frickin' God. Okay, he hit giraffe again. He's still very much on me. This man wants me dead. What did I do to you, Bubba? Do you have a pallet? No, I don't have a pallet. Why wouldn't I have a pallet? Not enough out there either. Alright, yeah, he's gonna more me. Do it, Bubs. You know you want to. You got that TTV syndrome. Freaking chased me for... How many gens was that? Was that 4 gens? 5 gens? Or like 4 gens. I mean, because we complete at least 1 gen. Oh, so like because of knockout, it was all muffled at the end. On the bright side, how many pallets was that? That we went from 3 to 13. That was 10 pallets. That was a 10 pallet run right there. I do want to note that fact. Freaking 10 pallet run. Oh, he's over at the exit gate. What are you guys doing? What are you guys doing? Oh, okay, he tantrum. He tantrum. Oh, I see, because Dark has deliverance. I see what you're doing. Apparently he does not want Dark, though. I think he wants, Frostboy. And that's what he wants. Gonna play Killer tonight? Probably not tonight, Crocodile. We're still trying to do some Survivor Compendium challenges. I'll be honest, Stark. I know what you were going for. I just don't think it was the good idea. I'll be real. On the bright side, you did not go downstairs, even though it definitely looked like you did. Is Steve Harrington a good character to play as? I mean, there's no good quote-unquote survivor to play as unless you're referring to their perks. The fact of the matter is, survivors are basically just skins, with the exception of the perks that you can get as teachables. So if you like the skin, that Steve would, you know, obviously, if you like the skin, then yes. Is he face camping here? I can't see. Best idea right now is to 99. I mean, you could theoretically try and Deliverance Dead Hard. Unfortunately, he blocked you out. You have to drop pallet. You have to drop out, thank you. Alright, he breaks. Both exit gates are 99 dark, if you can hear me. So you should have time, and he dropped down 2, which is perfect. So I think you get to the exit gate in time. I think you're okay. Yeah, you're good. Alright. Just make sure you guys do not go to the same exit gate as Bubs. That would be a tiny bit of a mistake. Did I escape? No, I got moried. The Bub wanted me dead. He apparently was not a fan of the TTV. Because he chased me for at least like 3 gens, a 10 pallet run of me just going from pallet to pallet to pallet. Yeah, I can't exactly flashlight Bubs right there. All right, Frostboy, just leave. No reason to BM the poor Bubba. But with that being said, GG, well played to the survivors and the Bubba. So, brought the mooring, got me. Knockout, iron grasp, distressing. Fair enough. And Space Beep. Sounds like a plan. We can get y'all in on the next match. And Beezy Bub, thank you much for the raid. Welcome, welcome, Raiders. I am Mark, aka Giltspire. I'm an educational Dead by Daylight player, here to teach ghosts how to play Killer and survivors how to play against Killer. Very happy to have y'all here. I want to do one swift match, and then bedtime. Sounds like a plan. So, Barson's joining. Dark, was that your last game, Dark? Also, Guilty Ones, if you haven't already, please make sure to stop on by Beezy Bub's channel. That way I can drop them a follow and thank them next time they are live for the raid. Games are going well, games are going well. Other than that last match, we're running No Mither, and Bubba apparently really wanted to kill me. Yeah, I'm gonna let the others join, play some Killer. Sounds good, Dark. So in that case, we rotate out Dark, we keep in Frostboy. Barson's joining in, and then Giraffe gave up their spots. So Space Beep, feel free to join. I don't believe I have you added. So if you're on PC, you can add me via that Dead by Daylight ID. If you're on console, post your Dead by Daylight ID into chat, and I will add you on my end. Alright, as far as perks are concerned, we're switching up real quick as we had another request. And let's see. We got the good old Balance, Dead Hard, Life, and Vigil. Sounds like a plan to me. Life, and last but not least, we got the Vigil. Perfect. Sounds good, sounds good. Once we have you added, we should be good to go. And perfect. Feel free to join at your leisure, my friend. I still need another 7 pallets for this challenge, so we're gonna keep it on the game. Complete that, and we're good. For anyone that is looking to join for some Survivor Friend matches, feel free to redeem the Swift Q. It is only 1 channel point reward, or 1 channel point for you to claim said reward. That also goes for you, Giraffe, as I do believe Space Beep is only playing 1 match, and Dark is gonna be playing some Killa. Not sure if they are gonna continue to do so, but for the time being. All right. Let's hope that we don't, I mean, I guess it wasn't really a tunnel. I guess he just really wanted to get his mooring. It was Big Brain. Listen, the unhook against Bubba was the best thing I've done all game. Yes, the Big Brain, make Giltspire moreable so Bubba will chase Giltspire for the rest of the match. I mean, it did work. We got a 3-man out because of it, because he overcommitted to me. It took 10 pallets for him to finally get me. I don't think there was any other scenario where I could have extended that chase any further. Instead of me, then I escape. Best plan? Apparently. I'll be able to watch stream though. My mom's internet doesn't like running both. Fair enough, fair enough. No worries. I kept coming in to try and get him off, and he would just down you and keep going, apparently. It was me or you? I mean, it didn't have to be. You know, other people could have taken hook states, but apparently Bubs had other ideas. He really wanted his Mori. Maybe, is there a daily challenge where you have to Mori someone? Or is it just, I think there is, right? Daily challenge where you have to kill a survivor by your own hands. I think that is a challenge. So maybe he had that. Maybe he had that. Maybe he had, for Bubs to kill a survivor by your own hands. That's my only thought process, honestly. Otherwise, I genuinely have no clue why the booba wanted me dead. Other than me also being a TTV. That is also a very real possibility. Killer see TTV and some of them go, ooh, time to kill. Don't know why. What did I do to the poor Bubs? I put on the Mori, wanted a pad. Fair enough, fair enough. I respect it. Oh, you're good. Don't worry about it. At the end of the day, it's part of the game. Ain't much to it. At the end of the day, I was able to run you for like 3-4 gens, so... Even exchange, right? I give my life to you, and my survivor friends can survive. But I do appreciate stopping by, saying hi. Would love to have your ears part of Gilty ones if you are interested in hitting that follow button. I am Mark, aka Giltspire. I'm an educational Dead by Daylight player, here to teach goes to play Killer, and survivors how to play against Killer. Very happy to have you here. And if any of you are interested in joining any of our socials, we do have a link tree where you can find our YouTube, Discord channel, TikTok, Twitter, and more. You straight up ran me? I mean, it is pallet hell, which definitely was helpful. I mean, I set us there specifically so I could get my challenge, so it helped that I was able to drop 10 pallets. And then dead hard for distance as well. Dead hard for distance was perfect. I think on a few occasions, without that additional distance, I wasn't going to be able to keep you looping for as long as I did. But at some point, I was like, well, I have no more pallets. Uh-oh. I'm in trouble. I'm in danger. You know what I need to check? I don't know why this just popped into my head. I need to check where we are in Sophie's queue. Hold up. We are... Hey! We are only 2 people away from getting some more emotes from Sophie. I'm so excited for that, actually. I'm wicked excited. I was just running behind you so much, couldn't find a path to catch up for a while. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, there's not much you can do against the Bubba in that instance. The best case scenario is that you get in front of him and hold him still for a moment for me to gain distance, but that's about it. I just hope we don't get a Trickster. That killer makes me big sad and kind of scared. Best recommendation if you're playing against a Trickster and you feel like you are not understanding how to loop him properly, tight loops, tight, tall loops are your friend. Anything that he cannot throw over and hit you, and you basically force him into a scenario where he has to M1 you. If you accomplish doing that, you make Trickster's life miserable. You don't loop Trickster, heat-seeking knives. You do loop Trickster. Distance, distance, distance. In a way. The biggest thing is that you don't want to put yourself into a scenario where he has a straight line of sight, and if you do, you want to wiggle. You want to kind of go back and forth, you know, serpentine, serpentine. But otherwise, keep him at tight loops. If you feel like he's getting too close, drop a pallet. Just make sure if you're doing so that you have enough laceration meter to give to take about 4. During a full animation, if they have their knives primed, you're going to take 4 knives in the back. In the instance that you have those 4 to give, you're in a good spot. If you don't, however, you're going to take a health state. His looks will kill me faster than his knives. Fair enough, fair enough. Killer can't see you, that's your plan? Well, try not to urban evade around the map too much. Alright, we need 7 more. His Eerie OP for knives that insta down. His Eerie is good, but to be fair, iridescent add-on should be good. There shouldn't be an iridescent add-on that doesn't feel overpowered. That's the whole point of iridescent. With them having such a low spawn rate in the Blood Web. To be fair, for the people who main Trickster or any other killer, if they're looking for specific areas, then it doesn't really matter. What happened to 6 knives? What do you mean, what happened to 6 knives? Alright, we're back on the game. I do have a flashlight this time, so I can blind over some pallets for the sake of it. Not that it really does much, but, you know. Alright, we don't have sprint burst, so I can actually run. Nice. Corrupt intervention. Big sad. Bounce landing. Check this gen over here. I couldn't identify who it is from the tear radius. Intervention. There's nearby. I just don't know where. Hey, there we go. Hello. Blood favor, you say? Interesting. Oh, it's a legion. Look at you. You missed your fill frenzy. Sad times for the Legion boy. He did not commit to me at all. Blood favor Legion's actually pretty nasty. I do appreciate this play. Where you go? Legion boy, you wanna come go for me? Yeah, come on, come on, come on. Ooh, blood fair stuff? No, no. Frost boy, that's the wrong way. Good hit. I appreciate it. You wanna play that? I don't understand this Legion. He hits and then he runs immediately. It makes so little sense. At least with Blood Favor. I feel like with Blood Favor you need to be a bit more aggressive, Legion. But let's bend up. I mean, it's very much hit and run Legion. I just don't understand it in this circumstance. With him using Blood Favor. Oh, insta skill check, GG's. Fine Blood Favor? I mean, it's good. You don't need to, like, it's not something that you need to hunt down, but it can be pretty strong in the right hands, I'll admit. Hello, you wanna heal me? Legion coming? Hi, heal? I guess warning he was on you, but I guess not. Parson, you are, I was about to say, you're almost about to go down to freaking deep wound. Edit. Let's go back to that gen. Yeah, I don't know if he has something that increases tear radius or what. Legion. Looks like he's on space. That's fine. He's at least nearby. Because Blood Favor did activate. And that's within, I think, 24 meters, if I'm not mistaken. Well, good news is, I was about to say, good news is he hasn't hooked anyone yet. Bad news is we haven't done any gens. I could try and go for a flashlight save. Be a bit cheeky about it. That's fine. 32 meters in tier 3? Ah, fair enough, fair enough. I like how we're just surrounding the flashlights. I don't think there's any way to get that. Unfortunate. On the other hand, I did find Blood Favor. Hi. Let me heal you. We now need to not heal. Hi. Go to back pallet, then the front pallet. Oh, Legion, Speedy Legion. Interesting. We can leave space on hook for a hot minute. That's unfortunate. Need to heal you now. You need to go for the unhook. Alright. Not gonna carry it this way. Good, good, good. We need to run now, because Legion's about to come back. Instant hooking, not a great idea, because it's gonna be a 1-for-1 trade, more likely than not. I need a medkit. Medkit would be good. This is why I use nothing but medkits, I'll be honest. This is a prime example. He nodded his head, he toxic? No. He's just communicating the way that all killers communicate. Nodding heads and killing you. Look more fun, I brought a nice mouse and mouse pad, I'm excited. I mean, Survivor's fun. I mean, both sides are a lot of fun in my opinion. He's rude? I wouldn't say he's rude. What we need to do, though, we need to heal. Like, ASAP. The gens? Yeah, we have not done any gens. That's kind of what happens when people are going for flashlight saves. I'm just going to point that out. When people are off of gens and doing other things, it usually results in no gens getting done. So, looks like Space is going to have to go for the unhook, which is exactly what happened. Are they in chase? Hello. That does heal. Space is down. Barson! How you missing skill checks, my man? Okay, well, case in point, this is what happens when you're not on gens. He won't go away? Well, it's because you're there. Why would he go away? Okay, fine. Fine. Like, you've been harassing him with a flashlight. Why would he go away, quote unquote? You don't have mad crit agitation. We need to run. Legion boy, come for me. Come on now. Let's play a game. Now, you do have your power, which is going to be unfortunate. I will admit that. Blood favor. Yep, you got it. Oh, I see what he did. Yeah, he doubled back. Makes sense. Alright, good news is that we are the first, this is our first hook. We need to stay healed though. The biggest thing about Legion, a lot of people do forget about, is that you need to not be social. I.e., don't be on the same gens together. Respect his terror radius, and if you heal, split up immediately. Otherwise, poison Kate, case in point rather, if Barson here is in chase and he gets stabbed in the back with a feral frenzy, he's gonna find Frostboy, who's not that far away. We have one person on gens over there. Hi, can you unhook me, please? No, we're fine. Air Stereos for a second was a little bit concerning. But we need to make sure that we're split up on gens now. It's not impossible for us to win this. Is it unlikely, however? Yes. Also, I just realized I'm still injured. Frostboy, why didn't you finish your heal? Oh, for God's sake. You can go for me now. I mean, I understand you're trying to be funny. At the same time, it is a little bit obnoxious. I've had this conversation before regarding sandbagging. When it's appropriate, when it's not appropriate. No one there, I need to get healed. I'm literally a tap away from healed. No. You heal me, thank you. I was about to say, you of all people. If it was someone else, then I'd be like, okay, fine. You though, you touch me first. Enjoy. And this is what happens when you sandbag. What goes around comes around. Get you off a hook. I think he's on his way. Nope, he's downstairs. We're good. Alright. Let's heal you. Need to split up. Maybe not. He apparently lost us. I don't know how. Let's see. We need to try and body block for space, otherwise we're gonna be in trouble by losing another survivor. Oh, hi. How are you? Yeah, it's fine. Blood favor activate. Best case scenario here. Dead hard for distance, drop the power. That's unfortunate. Yeah, there wasn't much we could do there. So, I will mention, you asked the question of why aren't gens being done? As a prime example of why gens are not being done. This is why I don't like flashlights. Flashlights are very much in the same realm of conversation as self-care. It usually leads to worse things. How do you play Legion? Very aggressively. He is actually a very interesting killer. He is a cross between an anti-loop and speed-based. Or mobility route. I might get off his shoulder. Just barely, literally. A freaking whisper away on that. Flashlights are the best? No. Absolutely not. I do gens my job? No, I'm running away from the killer 99% of the time. You're chasing the killer with a flashlight. Now, if you can lamp the killer over the head with it, that would be another conversation. But that is not the case. Does not go for me. Well, because I was running from the killer, I was more focused on, hey, killer chasing me, and less on, wait a second, why am I not healed? Because most time, I'm assuming that people do what they're supposed to do. That's usually a safe assumption. Honestly, not in that case. Honestly, I don't feel like Legion's a snarfest. I don't find him to be a boring killer. He's a below average killer at the end of the day. I mean, 99ing is sandbagging. Those two things are not mutually exclusive. No? Are you saying that no 299 isn't sandbagging, or that your strategy best? Let's go with that. What do we do here? At most, we can probably get one gen, maybe if we're lucky to, though. But yeah, in my opinion, there's a place and time for sandbagging. With this, I feel like we could have probably done a bit better. That, and also, I am trying to do my compendium challenges. Carson gets it. I mean, Leech would be smart to just go for him. We'll get this gen done, but then what? We still have one more left. Unless Parson can run him for another 80 plus seconds. Now the question is, does Legion slow? Legion's not slow. Alright. Well, it's not that you're targeting me. At the end of the day, as I've said before, if you're going to sandbag, sandbag me. Don't sandbag other viewers, because other viewers might not take it as lightly. At the same time, I do want to be a bit respectful of the fact that Space only had one game to join us with. Probably barbecue and chili. Yeah, fine game. You got him. But yeah, that's the main thing there. Like, there's a place and time for sandbagging. When someone says that they only have one game to play, I kind of want to take it a little bit more seriously, unless they're the ones sandbagging. Gens were clearly not the priority of that match? Yes, you are correct. You are correct. Gens were very clearly not the priority of that match. Apparently, more important to chase the chase with a flashlight is only for Magic the Gathering. That and also Yu-Gi-Oh! But nonetheless, GG, well played to these survivors and the Legion. Yeah, Undying, Blood Favor. I mean, Blood Favor is good on Legion. Do I think it's the best? Probably not. Is it decent? Absolutely. Chasing the killer while you were chased? Are you sure about that? Because I have video evidence that would suggest otherwise. Just gonna point that out there. Just gonna point that out there. Alright. With that being said, I do believe we have one spot open at this point in time. And I do appreciate stopping by, saying hi, and join us for a match space. Hopefully we'll have you again in the future. So I'll get Giraffe in, and now I get to choose my builds. Still need to drop a few more pallets. Unfortunately, that game, we're not able to do so all too often for obvious reason. I guess in retrospect, the best thing to do would have been to drop pallets early, even if Legion had Frenzy, because that way you can end up on the opposite side of the pallet. That wouldn't be a half bad idea in retrospect. I guess that is the way to play around Blood Favor Legion. Just drop the pallet early and then stay on it, take it from Fatal Frenzy. Because most times 32 meters, I think at most, in most cases, you're going to be able to get 24 meters before the killer catches up to you. Blast Mine, Flashbang, Red Herring, and Head On. Sounds good. So Blast Mine, Flashbang, Head On. Trying to think. I'd say instead of Flashbang, I'd recommend something like Q and Q, but that'd be my recommendation because that would help out with Head On. That'd be my recommendation though, instead of Flashbang. Red Herring. Perfect. I can probably take off the Jigsaw piece at this point in time. And Giraffe, are you loading up by chance? Perfect. And on that note, let's already on up, shall we? Yeah, I think last time we ran a build similar to this, it was Blast Mine, Head On, Q and Q Red Herring. Because that way we could jump in the locker for a Red Herring without notifying the killer, and also to get our Head On plays that way too. Let's see, do I have any offerings that I want to bring? Most of our blood point offerings are now brown. Yeah, we're actually almost out of blood point offerings on Felix, which is rather impressive, I won't lie. You'll be my protector of a flashlight? I don't think... You know, you might think that's a good thing. I disagree. Personally, I think the biggest thing about flashlights is flashlights are like self-care. They can be used well, but the majority of players do not use them well. Majority of players use flashlights in a way that does not benefit them or the team all up. Flashbang is for the blind after the head-on stun. This is my go-to toxic build. I mean, if you want to do that, then if you really want to go the extra mile, there's two different changes that I might recommend to this. It would either be, instead of red herring, run Q and Q, or to run decisive strike over red herring, because then you can run decisive strike, get pulled out of the locker, and then flashbang, or even better yet, you can go into the head-on decisive flashbang as well. So if you really want to be toxic, I would say you could go decisive instead and try and go for the decisive head-on flashbang play, which is just obnoxious. One of SC members, I think Flawless, and maybe you as well, Barson, do that, and I feel like that probably makes killers hate their life in that moment, to be honest. Yeah, I was about to say, I know you've done it. I forget if also Flawless also does it. Because it was, what, head-on Q and Q, decisive flashbang? I guess you don't even need Q and Q for that build if you want to just go for head-on into decisive grab into flashbang. One time Dark did it, and after he did it, I flashbang saved him. Like I said, that killer probably just was miserable at that point in time, for real. The biggest thing I'm going to convey to you, Frostboy, regarding sandbagging and kind of just playing around is that there's a difference between doing it once in a while for the lulz and then another situation where you do it too much. It's like any joke or practical joke overall, is that once in a while, okay, we can laugh about it. But if you continuously do it, it becomes annoying. I'll put that out there right now. There's a difference between if I do, you know, personally do a stream that is like sandbag of friends, in which case the intention is to sandbag and, you know, joke around. Then there are other situations where that isn't the intention, and where, you know, the act of sandbagging consistently becomes a little bit tedious. I'll refrain from making any comments on that statement. It's not worth continuing the conversation. My point still stands. My only perk redeem, you can have fun after this. Oh, you don't have to worry about the perk redeems. Perk redeems are fine. At the end of the day, outside of No Mither, and even that, it doesn't really impact how I can play the game. There's a difference when sandbagging happens during the game. That impacts differently. But, you know, perks are whatever. I mean, mean builds are mean builds for a reason. And I run them as well. So, feel free to redeem whatever perks you want. They are there as channel point rewards for a reason. I mean, we ran, what? No Mither, Dead Hard, This Not Happening, Resilience. We ran a bubble for 10 pallets. Honestly, Frostboy, the best way you can ensure that everyone survives the match is by doing generators. Like, no doubt. The best thing you can do, is to do generators. And if you want to go for flashlight saves, do so in a smart way, if that makes sense. There are times where flashlight saves are smart. Chasing the killer as they're in chase is not. Body blocking is also another good way if you want to take chase. If you see someone's injured and trying to search for them and taking a body block, But that's my point. Is that the best way to help your teammates escape is to do gens, to body block, to share hook states, to heal your other survivors, so on and so forth. What not to do is to chase a chase with a flashlight in the hope of a flashlight save, because any killer worth their salt are going to just stare at a wall or turn their head away they don't believe you can get an angle from. In which case, then you're gambling losing a health state and giving them a hook state as well. So, that'd be my 2 cents. Yes, do not unhook in front of the killer. So, there are times where unhooking in front of the killer is okay, but not without BT, and not against Bubba without BT. Just be like, Chef, you want a flashlight save? No, do not be like Chef. Why? What did Chef do? What did Chef do? Did Chef, like, get into the killer's face? There was that one time Chef, from the COTF game, Chef did well on that one. Chef, pulled a clutch moment. That is for sure. Alright, let's check for Ruin. I have Q and Q, so I can assault. No Ruin, that's nice. Yeah, I have 1 flashlight save so far. I mean, when you can make it work, it's pretty nice. Not gonna lie. Self-care middleman, head on next match? Sounds like a plan to me, and no neither. Well, middle ain't getting procs. Head on might work. Sounds good. Looks like Giraffe is in chase. Like, there's a great time where you can take a body block. Actually, I see the killer too. What just happened? Oh, they're all... Oh, I can heal you now. Who is that? Is that a Blight? Wraith. Oh! I've not been hearing Bing Bong. Alright. I'll go for body block. There's a dead heart. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Yep, heal break. Blood favor again. Oh, I see. A blood favor gamer of Coxcomb Clapper. Very interesting. A lot of people have been using blood favor now. I like that. I mean, blood favor is actually not a half bad perk. Does he have Undying? No Undying, no throw. No Ruin either. Why you and not Giraffe? Because were you harassing the killer? I mean, that would be a reason why. Not up there. I want to find Blood Favor. Blood Favor Wraith is actually not a bad combination. Kind of like that idea. That one's not lit. It's probably in middle. Actually, wait. Did I check the rocks over here? I don't think I did. Nope. That totem's not there. Where the totem spawns in middle? I always forget. I feel like it's in this room. Maybe not. I hear someone injured. Is that a Barson? I tried. No dice, though. Let's go back for the unhook. Let's try and get you up quickly. Draft back down, which means Barson does not have BT. That's unfortunate. Let's heal up real quick. He's right there. We have to run. Oh, so he does not have Coxcomb Clapper. I do want to note that. Giraffe back down? Wait, where did Giraffe go? Oh, well, this is unfortunate. Yeah, definitely not Silent Bell. We need to run. We need to not be here. I hope you understand that. Feeling next to the Wraith, not recommended. He's here. Let's go for Giraffe. Or we can heal. I don't know why he stopped in front of the pallet, as if he goes here, we're in trouble. But we have time to spend. Unfortunately, this does mean that he'll be back on the unhook pretty quickly. So I'll have to go for Barson, and you go for Giraffe. No, you don't understand. Go that way. Go get Giraffe off a hook. I'm gonna go for Barson. Or not. Please, go for Giraffe. Literally, they're about to die in 15 seconds. I understand you're having fun, Frostboy, but in a way, you are inadvertently ruining said fun for other people. I will just point that out. It might not be purposeful, but it is happening. Like I said, there is a difference. Yeah, but in-game, that's why I do in-game action as well as say it. That's why I pointed. So, you know, the emotes aren't just there to boop the snoot. They are trying to convey a message. Unfortunately, Wraith did go immediately for us. Maybe he had either a nurse's calling or barbecue. Would be my only thought. 30 seconds until second stage. Yeah, don't know exactly what you were intending to do. Yeah, BT, you get down. There's nothing that can be done there. My medkit's out. Yeah, that's gonna be a GG. I'm hoping that he goes for me. I mean, there's physically nothing we can do here. Oh, Spirit Fury Wraith. Huh. Spirit Fury Enduring Wraith with Blood Favor. Fair play. I respect it. Spirit Fury Enduring Wraith with Blood Favor. Yeah, would not have anticipated that, I'll be honest. Maybe save the best for last? I can't say with certainty. I cannot say with certainty save the best for last. As far as add-ons, probably faster break time. And our best scenario here is that Barson can unhook me and maybe extend it, but I'm doubtful that's gonna happen. If he does unhook me, it'll probably be a 1-for-1 trade. Especially because I don't think Barson has BT. So I think the game just ends here. Yeah. Just suicide out. There's no way Barson can get us. Yeah, Barson's out. Well, that's unfortunate. No, I understand, Frostboy. Well, yes, you were blocking the pallet. That was a thing as well. That was a thing as well. But with that being said, GG, well played to the survivors and the Wraith. Oh, they're not out of the game yet. Are they giving Hatch? Nope. That's a big old nope. Oh, look at that. No, no add-ons. Fair play. Was barbecue. I was right. So he must have gotten the barbecue trigger off of Barson and then saw us healing at pallet. Fair play. That would make a bit of sense. Good luck, have fun, next match. Alright. I'm going to rerun this build that Travesty gave, because that was not exactly, how should I say, a good representation of how a Dead by Daylight game should go. I think that is a good way of looking at it. That would be an accurate thing to say. But when you're ready, Frostboy, feel free to ready on up and get into another match. And we'll bring another medkit. That was the best game so far. I imagine there's a /S there, as in sarcasm / J maybe, or lighthearted. Because I would not classify that as that whatsoever. Honestly, all good. Honestly, I kind of want to, you know, escape a match here. We have not had any great games as of recent. Hence, my recommendation, do gens. I know people don't like doing gens. It's a part of the game. Do gens. Don't just be using your flashlight. That's the biggest thing about the game that does make it rough for survivors overall, is much like with Killer, people have different objectives, quote unquote, or are playing a different game. It's why solo queue can be such a pain. Frostboy, in all seriousness, whether or not you're joking, it's just not funny anymore. I'll be honest. You need to do generators? What are those? But yeah, whether or not you're joking, if you are attempting to joke, it's just not funny at this point. Like I said, when jokes are replayed over and over and over again, they lose their potency. That's why a stand-up comedian doesn't stand up there for an hour telling the same joke 10 different ways, right? It's just, you know, play the game. Long and short of it. And it's why survivors, especially those that play solo queue, feel like the game is killer-sided. Because when there's 4 survivors in the game, sometimes they're playing 4 different games. One survivor might be going for nothing but flashlight saves and thus not doing gens. Another survivor might be hunting totems for a challenge. Another one might actually be doing gens, but one survivor on gens the entire match literally does nothing. And then another survivor might be freaking urban evasion in a corner. But we'll get you in on the next match, Travesty. You literally failed 25 skill checks when I entered my first one. Do you mean like your first game of Dead by Daylight? Or like the first game today? Because if that's the case, I recommend running Tactician, or is it Technician? I always forget what the freaking perk is called. I feel like it's Technician, not Tactician. Technician. If you're missing skill checks that many times, I recommend Technician. Might help out just a wee bit. Oh no, I personally like the build. I am going to make a slight modification to it, though. I want to run this, but slightly different. Honestly, I believe that Technician should be a default perk. Like, just given to survivors. Not gonna lie. Let's do it a little bit different. Let's run Decisive Strike, Flashbang, Head-On, Q and Q. Yeah, I'll do that. Runs this build. But that's just a baby perk. I mean, it's for people who are missing skill checks. If you're, you know, though exaggerated, I imagine 25 is an exaggerated number. If you're missing a lot of skill checks, I recommend running Technician. It is a baby perk, but it's there to help people who are missing skill checks. It's honestly an underrated perk for people who do not know how to hit them. Because though it does slow down the generator because it's going to regress it by 3%, so you're taking it from 10% to 13% off the gen, which is what now? Oh god. 13% times 80. That's, I mean, it's still like 10 seconds off. It's 10 seconds. Technician? I mean, we can run it, not next match, but the match after. It really won't do anything for me for obvious reason. Guys, do you recommend Technician for beginners players, as it will help you practice your skill checks without killer noticing? Seriously though, like, I wish that newer players would use it more often. That's why I truly believe that there should be, like, certain perks at a point in time, a certain perks should just be default. I think that's something that behavior has missed out on with newer players, is giving them what I refer to as crutch perks, or beginner perks. Technician, bite the bullet. One could say Iron Will or Dance with Me, Quick and Quiet, stuff like that. Soul Survivor shouldn't exist. Soul Survivor just needs to get reworked. But the thing is, it's not going to get reworked unless the license agreement for Halloween allows it. Fang is not a default character now, unfortunately. She should be, honestly. I feel like they should make Fang Man a default character at the very least. At the very least, I would recommend that. It would help out a lot. That and also maybe, like... I hate to lock people in, quote-unquote, to specific perks or builds when they first begin. But maybe, like, for the first X number of levels, they have to use Technician or something kind of stupid like that. It's a dumb idea, but it won't be a bad idea. I think crutch perks would be great. I mean, crutch perks are not bad, and it's not in the same way that people think of, like, crutch perks as, like, second chance perks. Crutch perks are to help someone who, you know, needs a leg up, who needs assistance in some way, shape, or form. Yo, what's up, Liquid? How you doing? How you doing? Hopefully doing well. Hopefully you're having a great day. But let's actually do gens this game. I mean, we shouldn't be... in honesty, we shouldn't be dying on, like, 4 or 3 gens. Like, back-to-back matches. It's pretty bad, not gonna lie. Also, I completely forgot, oh no, Travesty were picking up next match, that's right. Sorry, I saw the queue, I was like, wait 1 second. Did we forget to pick up Travesty? We did not. Next match. Next match. The game. All right, well, we should be able to get our pallets. Granted that people are not using Blood Favor again, as that has become a trend. You need your pizza anyway? Fair. I feel like I just heard Ruin. Not sure what killer it is. Let's see. Checking. There's Pumpkin. Alright, there's a door. Adult Totem, no one dying. That's good news. And let's take a look. Did I hear Ruin after all? Oh, it's a hag! Miss Hagatha! You wanna come go for me? Go for it. Let's play a game. Or not. We can choose not to as well. Now, I feel like the best thing we can do here is harass the Hag's Web. Now let's hit him there. Could be Devour as well. You want to keep that in mind. Where's the Hag's Web? I feel like she put a trap up there at the vault. A trap there. Come on, Hagatha. Teleport? Yeah, there we go, my dear. Perfect. Okay. You put a trap over here. Oh, you are able to do some pretty nice ITHs. Fascinating. She does not like to drop. Hi, hello, Giraffe. Hold on. Giraffe, hold on. Heal me, please. Giraffe, Giraffe, Giraffe. Hello. Thank you. ITH, instant teleport hit. Basically, when the teleport activates, you instantly teleport and get the hit. Basically, there's no way to avoid it as a survivor if you're in the range of the trap. This would have been a great time for, thank you. Would have been a great time for a Circle of Healing, I'm not gonna lie. Let's not teleport here. Yeah. Yeah. Loops like that are gonna be kind of rough. You wanna go for me, tag? Come on, come on. Let's play a game. Interesting. She's going down. Does she have ruin? I never got a chance to check. 50 traps? Well, the biggest thing is that any consistent vault spots like that, you want to assume has a trap. All right, let's play a game. Breaks, that's good. All right, so gonna put down more traps, so I'm going to simply just trigger them. She vaults. Oh, she vaulted immediately, without hesitation. Hey, Agatha. Thank you. There's Franklin's again. Not sure where he went. I see that Giraffe is still in chase. I feel like this Frost Boy. I was following blood and then I lost it. Shoot. Wonder if she has monitored abuse? Maybe. Might be outside the realm possibility. We need to heal up. Frostboy and I need to heal up, and then Barcenes goes for the unhook. Giraffe had deliverance, so that works out. Barcen gets hit, less than ideal. Hello. Heal you real quick. Let me heal you real quick. It's cutting rather drastically at times. Yeah, I think Monster Abuse would definitely be a good shout. Can you heal me, please? And Ruin's pointless. Just let it regret. Yeah, Monitored Abuse. I think that's a good shout. Because that was definitely a very short tear radius. Is there a hook nearby? There's not. So actually might be a bad idea to go to the top of this. Yeah, no, 100% that's monitor, I think. At least this is my first hook. Yeah, to be fair, I did not notice her at all. No, I don't think you can fully get off the hook there, but if someone took a body block, you would have. Hey, look at that, ruin though. That's good. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Goes for the pickup, for sure. Looks like they're on Giraffe now. We're still cursed, which means I think that was Devour Hope. I do be thinking that was a Devour Hope. Yep, that's Ruin, so Devour Hope for sure. I mean, gens are good and all, but if we're having to be off of gens due to heals or unhooking, then it's best to let a gen with low progression regress off of Ruin and heal up instead. Because being injured around Hag is not what you want to be. Like, that's how she gets her hits. Because most Hags will not chase you. Most Hags will hit you once, and if you run out of her web, she will not chase you any further. There's simply no reason to. There's the heal. I think based on the positioning of that hook, she probably is not going to come back to this gen. Scrappy on second stage, though, is less than... Wow. Yeah, you don't think that 60 meters... Like, when you think of 60 meters, I think it's usually enough to give you enough of a forewarning. But apparently not, no. It really isn't. There's no way for me to get to the top of there without taking a hit. So GG. No point in gen time in that. Yeah, so definitely monitoring abuse for sure. Hello. How are you doing? Giraffe is now in chase, which means ideally either Frostboy or Barston take aggro or take attention away from the Hag. Otherwise, we're probably gonna lose a survivor. getting upstairs from down here is miserable. By the time we get back up to that gen, it's gonna be so heavily regressed. Check for traps. So far, none. At least we got rid of what I assume to be Devour Hope, which is pretty significant. Sounds good. Oh yeah, look at that. That thing regressed heavily. I wonder if it's possible that she might also have Tinkerer. Tinker would be a really strange perk on Hag, but it's not outside the realm possibility, I suppose. She's camping Ruin? I mean, let her. Fact of the matter is we can work with the Ruin if we already got Devour. Hello. That's unfortunate. I'll be honest, that was a bit miserable. She's not committing to the chase. Draft. Draft. Or not. Here's this. Farson. Heal, please. Yeah, she's not committing to a lot of chases. Though I see a Frost Boy coming up from the back. Let's heal up. Biggest thing is what we're gonna need to do here is we're gonna need to reset often. She has a trap on the stairs. And here she comes. Let's see where she goes. Because I want to harass her traps. Though I shouldn't be doing so when on Death Hook, but I will. Hi, Hagatha. I think you just recycled the trap and left. All right. Come on, Hagatha. Want to play a game? I was going to continuously harass her traps. Alright, 2 traps out. Not sure where the rest of her web is, otherwise I'll continuously try and harass her traps. That's not ideal. Hello. Let's heal you real quick. We just need one more gen. You can't find gens? Look for doors, the metal doors being closed. I think we're good. Let's heal up real quick. I'm gonna have to take the hit. There's Franklin's. I don't see a trap. Now let's get Farson up a hook. Giraffe's dead, unfortunately. And I think Hag's now gonna reset her web. I think she's now... I think she was on Frost Boy. I don't know where now, though. She was right over there. Grab the web. Yeah, that's fine. outrun this hackathon. That should give me enough distance to work with. Alright, now I need to be mindful of where her traps might be. So I like putting them around tiles, which makes sense. Hello there. Oh, hello, Barson. Where you going, bud? Barson. Where are you? That's unfortunate. Yeah, I went to go for Barson. Why did she come back that way, though? Oh, I know what happened. Barson triggered a trap, which then drew the hag back. The hag then found me. Oh, she fell. How did she fall? How'd she manage that one? Interesting. But yeah, best way to find gens on the game is any of the doors that close and open when a gen is completed or is not. When you see a door close, that means there's a gen on one side of the wall. That is the best way to look at it. Easiest way to find the gens. Most of the gens you'll find are going to be next to them. There's a few exceptions to that rule. All right, sounds good. Oh, she's gonna teleport immediately. Yep. So looks like she might be in chase with Frostboy. Yep. You should get to this pallet, no problem. Yep. That was perfectly executed by the hag. In those situations, when it triggers, you don't teleport immediately to it. You push them back into the vault, and then you teleport on the vault and get the hit. That's so good. That was very nicely executed. Yeah, you need to look out for those traps. He's not teleporting there. You don't need to hide. You're fine. He's right now on Barson. Yep, should drop chase. Ooh, maybe not. Well, that was surprising. Yep, GITHs. Interesting, she can make you drop the flashbang. I didn't think about that, but that makes sense. I mean, she's not doing horribly for traps. You're saying that she didn't commit to that chase? I mean, that was like, what, 3 traps? Oh, because I see they're on Frostboy now. That makes a bit of sense. I mean, their web has to be pretty weak right now. Hence why they're chasing out. Yeah, if you vault, you get hit, pretty much. She respects the pallet. And she teleports to Barson. Yup! If Barson was healed, that would have been fantastic. I don't think she fell for the trick there, Barsony boy. Okay, somehow she fell for that, though. A little bit late. Just a wee bit. You have a flashbang, though. Now, here's a question. Could you time a flashbang where you drop it and then get grabbed out of a locker? Could that save you? Could you save yourself with a flashbang out of a locker grab? I'm actually genuinely curious about that idea. The timing wouldn't work? I didn't think it would, but I've never seen anyone attempt it. I was like, I wonder. Well, at this point, it's a play. Do I think it's the right one? Probably not. Have a 2-second explosion? Yeah. Log grabs are 3 seconds? My only thought would be that you could... I'm trying to think if the timing would ever line up. I don't think it would, unfortunately. Iron Maiden? What about Iron Maiden? Oh, the locker grab animation? So if they had Iron Maiden, you have a flashbang, you put the flashbang down before you go in. No, she's not even bothering. Oh, look at that, she did. All right, sounds good, Barson. Hope you have a great night. And which means, Giraffe, when you're back from taking the dog out, you're more than welcome to rejoin. All right, in the next match, we're running No Mither, Self-Care, Metal Man, and Head On. Sounds like a plan to me. I mean, this is just a chase for the sake of chasing. No way out of this scenario. Against a Huntress with deerskin gloves and Iron Maiden, I'd be interested to see if you can ever get the stars to align. Yeah, she done did mind game there. Oh, you, Ian, and you're testing it? Oh, interesting. Yeah, I'm very curious to see what you find out. Well, with that being said, GG, well played to the survivors and the hack. Yeah, let me know what happens with that. Did I drop any pallets in chase? Of course not. Of course not. Yep, we were right about Monitor, and I was right about Devour. So, good stuff there. Good call-outs on the perks. Especially Devour. Devour could have gone very wrong. Also, Tracy, when you are ready, feel free to join at your leisure. I'll get your build, Steam set up, self-care metal. So, self-care metal, no mither, head on. I'm pretty much never gonna end up using head on. No mither, metal, and self-care. Basically, at that point, just a dead perk. Might as well not even be using it. Let's throw on a toolbox. And Trousty, are you still here, my friend, to join? 'Tis the question. Let's see, is Trousty online? They are. Alright. Perfect. Once they're in lobby, let's ready on up. You're gonna serum syringe? All right, it doesn't work at all. No chance. I'm trying to think. The only thing I can think of, would you be able to drop it, vault in? So what happens? So Dark, what happened about this? If you drop it, go to the vault and the killer grabs you on the vault or on the, when you go in, would that work at all or no? Like, you know what I mean? Oh, you're fine, Trasty. Don't worry about it. We have a ton of TTVs in the community, so no worries. We thought about that first as well, but the animation for the grab is too long. I don't know. I have no idea if the animation is too long. Flashbang takes exact time as killer picking up at by at least 0.5, I think. Interesting. Yeah, so I don't know. That'd be my only thought process of drop vault in, get grabbed, and then have flashbang go off. I have no idea if that could ever work, but like that'd be my only thought process on that possibly working. going to RPD sounds like a plan to me. That map should help out with the pallet challenge I need to do. There's also the possibility of, I'm trying to think, like what could help with the animation timing? I don't know. Yeah, my only thought process is to get vault in and grab. And see if that works. The only thing I have to worry about in like actual scenarios where that might work would be whatchamacallit, would be the killer hitting you instead. Which I feel like most pub situations it would result in that, but some of them are actually patient. Keywords being some, of course. Alrighty though. Looks like we have time for maybe 3-4 matches, give or take. Depends on the queue times. Purely depends on the queue times. Which right now are looking to be a wee bit long, just a tiny, tiny bit. Yeah. Once it gets over like the 5-minute mark, it's a bit rough. Guess meanwhile, I'll try to take a look. Anything that I can use my blood points for? I guess I technically could go for more P1s. But at the same time, I also need to get my killers to where they have all of the Cenobite perks, which I'm pretty close to completing. So that should happen soon enough. Really? Apparently scam things have now gone all the way over to frickin' Discord. What the hell? Strange feeling we haven't won since the terrible Wraith. If you're, are you saying you get a scam bot too? Yeah, I got a scam bot too. Challenger, quote unquote. What's that? Yeah. Pain and freaking butt to have those now in Discord. Like, I get enough of them on via freaking email, text, and otherwise. I have to worry about them in Discord, for God's sake. I don't think we have. Technically, we got 3-man out on the Bubba, but I think that's about it. Like I said, ideally, you want to work on gens. Right now, our chases are not long. Is Technician next match? Yes, Technician's next match. It may as well be me not using a 4th perk, but yes, it is next match. I do not believe Technician will get much benefit, though there might be some unique circumstances. There might be some unique circumstances. Alright. Let's see. We got no Mither, Head On, Metal, and Self-Care. Name a perk I never use? Soul Survivor? In all seriousness, I think I've used Soul Survivor all of one time playing Dead by Daylight. Blood Pact, Soul Survivor, Clairvoyance. No One Left Behind doesn't get use. I don't use No One Left Behind all too often, no. It's impossible to save yourself with flashbang. That is actually a little bit sad. Like, it's the first time I had that thought, but that would have been really interesting. I guess the timing is just a little bit too short. Dark Sense? I mean, once in a while. I don't actively go out of my way to use Dark Sense, but you guys have had me use Dark Sense. Yeah. There are just some perks that, in my opinion, just aren't good. Soul Survivor, definitely. No One Left Behind, definitely. Left Behind. Bill's perk, definitely. Instead of Technician, use Kindred. I mean, Kindred, I personally don't use, but that's actually not a bad perk. Barbecue Counter? What? What do you mean, Barbecue Counter? Has someone with No One Left Behind before? But yeah, what do you mean by Barbecue Counter? Kindred is not a counter to barbecue. You'll know if they have it because they'll go for you. I mean, I know that with or without Kindred. If you want a barbecue counter, that would be Shadow Step or Distortion. Like, usually barbecue's pretty obvious. What if they're a good guesser? So there's a difference between accuracy and precision, right? When something happens one time and they guess right, you're like, okay, cool. You know, maybe they might have barbecue. I have an inclination. When they go to you a second time in a row, though, and you're on a gen, and it's far enough away, you go, probably have barbecue. A third time, however, okay, they definitely have barbecue. If they're good guessers, I quit DBD. I mean, sometimes you can just have good game sense and understand, hey, last time if I'm the killer, last time I was by this gen, it had X percentage, or, it was getting worked on, and I chased the survivor off it. That survivor is now no longer on the hook and is now healed. They're probably going to be back on the gen. So, like, there's a difference between, like, guessing and game sense. And then there's barbecue. Right, we're broken. I forgot about that for a second. Let's see if they have Ruin and or Corrupts. No Corrupts? What about Ruin? No Ruin. Good stuff. Hi, Megan. I'll keep an eye out down the stairs. We can pretty much see all 3 doors if I look this way. Oh, Jesus Christ, the 8 scared me. Should have still been scared. Pallets in there. I see both doors here? Not really. Okay, pallet should be in that room. It is a god pallet, thankfully. Gave you primitive warning? Apparently. Well, it's one of those moments when you have the angle just right. I thought maybe it might be like a Myers. Thankfully, a lot of people don't remember that there's a gen down here. We should be good for a hot minute. I just need to be mindful that it is a raid, so he can sneak up on me. And if he's smart, you'll try and block off the god pallet that spawns down here. Alright, that gen done. 20 seconds here. Travesty down. On the other side of the map, we're good. We are golden. However, let's do this. Avoid barbecue. Wait for the scream to end. Perfect. This way, ideally, he has no reason to come over here, but we'll wait and see. Bye, Wraith. Kick rocks, eat dirt. He's still on me. He cloaked up, that's fine. That's any more than fine. down. Yeah, we go down here. Or not, because Wraith is botching this chase. Goodbye, Wraith, me boy! See you never. I don't have a pallet coming up, so I'm gonna have to use the window to extend the chase. Ah, unfortunate. And Ward, thank you much for the lurk. I appreciate it, mate. Thank you, thank you, thank you. At least we were able to extend the chase a little bit. I was hoping that he was going to swing early, but maybe I faked it too early as well. May have not had the right distance. On the bright side, he has took me over by where gens have already been completed. But I do want to keep in mind that he probably has a... He's on Frostpoint, no doubt. Yup. Where's everyone else? Oh, everyone else is on the other side of the map. I need someone to come over here. Because Frostboy's in chase. Travesty and Jill are on a gen. Yeah, I'm going to move the second stage more likely than not. And I think Wraith might get it down here if we're not careful. If anything, I need Frostboy to move away from the hook. Because Wraith is still in the vicinity. Let's see, 15 seconds, give or take. The stairs may have been the play, but I think he still gets me nonetheless. Thank you, my friend. I appreciate it. Good news is, no matter, you don't need to heal me. There's Frostboy. I'm not gonna run the main gen. It's not a great idea. Looks like God Pallet's gone here. Let's take a look. No one there. I wonder if Library has a gen. Is God Pallet here as well? Library does not have a gen. And I do not know where this Wraith is. All I know is the gens are definitely downstairs. There's the Wraith. Looks like they're still on Travesty. No flashing lights here either. Interesting, I have no clue. No flashing lights here. Might just be in the hallway? Either that or how many gens could have spawned on that one side? Oh, there it is. In the archives. Honestly, I hate the positioning. Actually, this is better positioning than the alternative. Hello! Prove thyself. I like it. Make that work. Last gen 2, so he commits a chase on Travesty, and Travesty can keep him busy for like another 23.5 seconds. Actually, not even that, probably 20 seconds. We are golden. With him being so far away, there is no way he can get here. I do not think. And we're good. Thing is, these exit gates are kind of a bit rough. Yeah, just a little. Just a wee bit. Yeah. Could potentially mean that you might camp that out, though. Let's go out this way. God Pallet's gone here. Upstairs has already been dropped, at the very least. He's here. And he has no head. Oh! Look at that. And it looks like this man has read the second half of No Mytho, so he knows I can pick myself up. Honestly, with no head, I would just leave. Unless you find it, I would just leave. We're gonna probably camp this out and force a kill, which I don't blame him. On the bright side, I also didn't give him no add value because I was already injured, so good news there. Though, healing is not exactly the play. Healing doesn't make much sense here for obvious reasons. You know, being exposed and whatnot. Yeah, there really is no reason to stay. I'll just dip out. I feel like Frostboy, though, is either in chase or is looking for Noad. Unfortunately for Frostboy, if they're in chase, they're probably going to go down. If they're not in chase, they could be injured. You're lost. Well, the exit gate's in the main area. So it's in the main area. You are going all the opposite directions that you need to be going. Yeah. Your better bet might be fighting Hatch, my friend. No, I'll point that out because I feel like Wraith's going to be at the exit gate, just sitting there waiting for EGC. To be fair, if he does that, he risks you going out the other exit gate, but I think he will probably play it that way. Surprisingly, he's not sitting here. Color me surprised. He was on your tail, though. Keep in mind, RPT's exit gate's a little bit deeper than most. People also tend to forget that too, but GG, well played to these survivors and the Wraith. Satyrs for last, Lethal Pursuer, Barbecue, and Noah. Fair play. I think I circled the map. You did a fair lap around the top floor for sure. All right, next match we're playing with some Technician. Sounds like a plan to me. Also, Giraffe, if you are interested, we do have a spot open. This will probably be either our last match or our second last match. Let's take off head on. Mental of man, you, and you. And we just need to use Technician, then I can choose whatever else. Oh yeah, that's right, you changed it over to Kindred. Which, if you, like I said, if you want an actual barbecue counter, you want Distortion. Otherwise, we'll use Kindred. No worries, no worries. We'll be swiffing up again tomorrow, as we did not get a lot of progress on our challenges, I'll be honest. Well, let's ready on up. Throw on a med kit as well, and what other build, what else do I want to run? If we're synergizing of Kindred, I guess we could go Bond. Oh, no, not Bond. Anti-up? Is it Anti-up? Is that the one I'm thinking of? Bond. Means necessary. Aftercare. There's Ace in the Hole. Or up the ante, not anti-up. Yo, what's up, Marcus? How you doing, my friend? Up the ante. Nope. That's not it. What am I thinking of? There's Ace in the Hole. There's up the ante, open-handed. Open-handed. Got off work a little early today. Fair enough, fair enough. So, if the killer is within a 32-meter range, we'll be able to see them. Anything else benefits? Also, Gizmo turned my head into her new perch. Who's Gizmo, Marcus? Also, whoever is not readied up, please ready up at your leisure. The queue times are already long enough, so unless you're choosing a challenge, would be beneficial. Anything else that synergizes with aura reading? I mean, I guess we could just go a full aura read build, like Bond, open-handed, Kindred. Anything else? There's Bond that synergizes open-handed, Kindred synergizes open-handed. She keeps flying from her cage to my head and back. Aww. Very cute. What else would work with this? We want specifically auras. Empathy is already map wide. Anything else that is not map wide? Dark Sense? Would Dark Sense work? No. I want something that synergizes with open-handed. I guess Clairvoyance would theoretically. For up to 10 seconds, you see the auras of X8 switch generators, hooks, chest, and hatch within Detective Hunch. Detective Hunch would. Clairvoyance would as well. That would work, yeah. Because Detective's Hunch would increase it from 64 to, what, 80? Yeah. Visionary. Let's see. Yes, that would increase it to 80 meters, or 48 meters, not 80, Jesus. Anytime turn is completed, disabled for 16 seconds. Yeah, I mean, we guess we could do that if we want that. What else, though? There's Bond. Kindred. Deja Vu doesn't. I guess the Detective's Hunch or Clairvoyance is not bad. This at least does show us where totems are. And that would be within 80 meters. So I think kind of like the Detective's Hunch. Otherwise, is there anything else? There's Visionary. Technically Left Behind would work. It would give it the 48 meters. Objects map wide. I think that's about it. Alerts map wide. There's Rookie Spirit. Situational awareness. Oh, this is frickin' Better Together. I was like, what is situational awareness? And then I realized, gotcha. This makes more sense. I'm like, what? I guess that would work. Reveal all this virus within 48 meters. We got her. She hid in her corner of the cage. Somehow got out and my dog chased her around. Aw. Well, hopefully she is feeling better now. Yeah, these queue times are atrocious. I think this might be our last match. Solidarity. No. Yes, all of the Stranger Things perk names have changed. That's correct. So, like, Mindbreaker's now Fearmonger, Surge is now Jolt, Cruel Limits is Claustrophobia, Camaraderie is now Kinship, Inner Strength is now Inner Healing, Better Together is now whatever this is, Situational Awareness, I forget the other perks. Fixate is now Self-Awareness. Yeah. Forgot they got rid of Stranger Things characters. They haven't gotten rid of them yet. You can still buy them for a short time. Is there anything else I want to run here? Not really. I guess we run this with Detective's yeah. Or run the S's. Why the hell not? And we're heading over to Ormond. Sounds like a plan to me. Did you have a good Halloween? Honestly, it was just like another day for me. Nothing really happened, to be honest with you. Just kind of chilled, relaxed, played some Inscription, did a Jeff cosplay, which is pretty simple for me. You know, got the beard, got the long hair, just throw on the shirt. Otherwise, pretty chill. Same here, we got like one trick-or-treater. Yeah, we're in a apartment that in order, like, it's for all intents and purposes a gated apartment because it has an RFID tag lock in order to get inside the building. So we don't exactly get trick-or-treaters for obvious reason. You got one trick-or-treater the whole night? Jeez. Do you normally get more? I wonder if either A, all the kids grew out of trick-or-treating, or B, that, that maybe parents weren't letting their kids go out trick-or-treating. There's always, like, the one neighborhood that always gets them all, and mainly because, like, the kids know that they give out the good, quote-unquote, candy. You know, like the king's, like, I remember back in my day, we'd know that certain place would give out, like, the king-size Hershey bars or stuff like that. We used to, but I kind of think a lot of the kids we had here grew up. Yeah, probably. I mean, there's that eventuality. Until a next generation of trick-or-treaters is born. Alrighty. Let's take a look for Corrupt Invention and Ruin. Who is that? That is Trapper Boy. Hello, me Trapper Boy. Where'd you put that trap? Or did he pick up a trap? I guess he just picked up a trap. I was gonna reset it, but I guess not. Alright, you do you, Trapper. Grab, we could start in our neighborhood, then my dad would drive us to other neighborhoods in the area. It was a lot of fun. Yeah, we'd sometimes do that. We parked at a random neighborhood and walked the whole area. Ended up getting lost. Well, yeah, that sounds about right. Where's Bond? He set a trap. You know, I should have put on, instead of Detective Sunshine, I should have put on Prove Thyself. Just so we could guarantee Prove Thyself value. Wouldn't have been a half bad idea. In retrospect. Totally worth it, though. I mean, you have a story. You have a story at the very least. I'd ride in the back of his pickup, usually me and a group of my friends. Yeah, thankfully, a lot of the areas that were around when I was were, like, cul-de-sacs, so we just kind of went around in a circle, right? We just end up at the same spot eventually. He traps Palace, then Bloodlust? I don't understand what you mean by just when he bloodlust. I mean, that the killer loops you, or you're looping the killer out of Palace. It's kind of how killing works. It's not, I would never call it bloodlusting. He's doing what he's supposed to do. I don't like going for the grass. Check the totem. It is lit. Ooh, interesting. Hello. Well, they hit Travesty, so no better time than the present to get this going in case of a haunted ground. And answer is no haunted, maybe devour. Alright, let's go to Travesty. Give a medkit. There you go. He's picking up his traps. Hunter's Lullaby? Was it? I'm gonna have to take a body block here. Alright, Trapper Boy. Oh, what the hell, Trapper? Come on, mate. Seriously? Ugh, pain and suffering. So that is Sloppy Butcher. Do one of you have BT? Because I don't, and it's looking like he's gonna tunnel. Alright, I'll commit to the gen. Trousy will go for the unhook. Should be good. And was it this game, or was it another game that someone brought a Mori? I feel like it may have been this game. Now that was unfortunate timing. Like, give me enough time to finish out the gen. Potentially, but unlikely. Let's hope that he doesn't have pop this weasel. Otherwise, that could be trouble. He's on his way. loop around him. Think we can kinship loop? Lots of traps. Looks like he doesn't have pop. That's good news. Oh, okay, so he has honing stone. Gotcha. Unfortunate timing there. There's a gen over here that's being worked on. Let's go to this. Watch our feet. Those gens regressed heavily. Looks like they're on Frostboy in the meanwhile. I'm hopeful that maybe Michaela, since she was... Oh, okay. I was going to say, hopefully she can go for the pickup, but maybe that might be a good thing. In fact, let's see if Chopper's going for her. Does not appear it. Instead, they go for Frostboy. Michaela, where are you going? I'm trying to heal you, my girl. Here you are. Michaela! Michaela! Thank you. Let's heal you up. So we know Huntress Lullaby, Sloppy Butcher. We don't know what else, though. I see a Frostboy up here. Let's crank through Sloppy Butcher. Yeah, I mean, honestly, open-handed Kindred's kind of fun. No, he's not. I mean, we can see him. We can physically see him because of 48 meters of Kindred value. I can see every trap he's putting down too, which is nice. Maybe save the best for last? Just putting down all your traps, aren't you, buddy? Coming up here? Kinda not really. Trapper boy. I should just went for it. Thankfully we got in time, so it works out. Question of the day, will Chopper come back? So far, answer's no. No, maybe not. That was strange. He definitely saw us, right? There's no way that he didn't see us. That's so odd. It's not like we're hidden or anything. Peculiar. Watch out for traps around here. He put down a few. She might want to trigger them. Put him around here. He put out the pallet? He did. Let's disarm this one. I feel like he put down a few. Put one over here. Nope. Yeah, I don't know where the other one was. One on the fence? I thought he picked up this one. I don't think he put it down. I could be wrong. Okay, let's just repair. Gen at Shack, 70%. Sounds good. Yeah, so I think I saw him put down 2 and pick up 1. Alright. Looks like he's on Frostboy at the moment. Unfortunately for Frostboy. That didn't work out too well. Storm this one. Ooh, did Michaela actually sabo that? Good job. Okay, I take my compliment back there. I take my compliment back. There goes Travesty. taking him far enough away that we should be able to see some pickups. And he goes back. Disarm this real quick. Trapper boy. Come get Guilt Spire. Yo, what's up, Trigga? Thank you much for the lurk. I appreciate it, mate. Checking over at that gen. You real quick. Alright, let me try and heal you. Hi. Just watching from afar, doing things, you know the vibe. Fair enough, fair enough. Oh my word, this Michaela. This Michaela has stepped in like 5 traps. Regen? Well, we need to heal up now. Michaela's dead. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about that. We're gonna have to go for Travesty. Ooh, this is unfortunate. He's on the watch while I work, fair enough. Well, I'll give you a heads up that we will be in the stream after this, but we will be raiding someone nonetheless. Going that way, sure. Follow me this way. And how you want to play this Trapper? So, general thumb of Trapper, don't fault things if you don't know what's on the other side. Otherwise, you risk situations like this. Alright, he's going for the pick. Hopefully, Chassis has DS. Thank God for that noise. Alright, didn't reset this one. Should be able to commit to this gen. Try and crank this out. Unfortunately, try to see bring him over here. Have to leave. There's the gen, though. It looks like he will go for me after all. Still on me. I'm just going to take him as far away as I can from everything else. Okay. That's fine. You two should be able to get out nonetheless. I'll die. That's fine. Unless you two meet up and heal, but other than that, it's unlikely you get me. Tis unlikely. Alright, we want to stay open. You should be able to see each other now if you want to go for it. You're going to need to heal up, though. And I think he's going to try and put some traps around me to guarantee his kill. Yup, there's a trap there right in front of me. I'm going to pick up the one at the pallet that I threw. Makes sense. Trapper boy, going to put down another one. Oh, you're dedicated, aren't you? I'm putting all the traps next to me. I mean, there is a way to play around this. Best thing to do here, I would say, would have been for Frostboy to heal Travesty. Not doing so. I don't think there's a way that both of us get out. One of us, maybe. Both, not so much. Now, Frostboy, there are traps here. You wouldn't have time? I mean, I have 2 health states to give, so... You're gonna have to... Actually, I have a head to give. Thank you, Trapper boy. Do we have the distance we need, though? I don't think we do. No, we don't. I need Frostboy to come with me to the exit cave. unfortunate. Best course of action, go to the other exit gate. Perfect. Now, unless we hit a wayward trap, I think we're good. Thank you for that. Thankfully, we're kind of in a situation of trap where we kind of need to bloodlust me. If he went for the vault on the window, I should have been able to make the exit gate. If he looped me the wrong way, I would have made the exit gate. So we're in a good position on that window. Well, with that being said, GG, well played to the survivors and the trapper. Sloppy Whispers, Huntress Lullaby, and Save. You were right about the save the rest for last. Fair play. I personally had not noticed it. Alrighty, though. We are going to end the stream for the night. As between the queue times and everything else, we're going to probably end up past 11. One more match? No, unfortunately, I will be ending it there. The queue times are like right now 5+ minutes, and with the match time, I'm gonna choose not to. So no one's live from COTF. Let's take a look from Gamer Friendly. Anytime. We'll be doing some more Swift tomorrow as well. So you have Daves and Don'ts playing some Pokemon. You got Siren playing Snow Runner. And Ravi playing some Dead by Daylight. So let's go raid Ravi in that case. Alright guys, as always, if you did enjoy the show, please make sure to hit that follow button. If you haven't already though, check out our Extra Life campaign. We're trying to help heal kids at Sanford Children's Hospital here in Fargo, North Dakota. On that note, guys, I'll see you all tomorrow at 7 p.m. CST. Bye-bye!